Party 3. Welcome to Dog Pound D&D with Party 3. What's it gonna be? Okay, so we have a bunch of familiar faces below us. I forgot all my lights. But anyways, we have a lot of familiar faces. But unfortunately, you're not going to recognize any of the damn names. Except for Cairo.
Heyo.
We have Mal, played by Chaostron. We have Cairo, played by an empty chair.
Woo! Chair!
And also Dragonheart. We have Arma, played by...
That is not how you pronounce that name.
Arma.
Arma.
How do you pronounce it?
Armocked.
Armocked.
Arma. I
Armocked.
think you're missing the phlegm.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna get up in anybody's face about missing the phlegm, but yes, there's a lot of phlegm when you say that.
Played by John. Did I get that?
Way too much. You just sound like you have too much energy, but yeah, that's.
Was that the appropriate amount of A's? Or was that a few too many or too few?
No. It's fine as far as all that goes. It's just you're supposed to sound more tired when you say it. It's.
And then we
Like that.
have potentially Anselm, and also then Wes, who you will remember as the Glorious Hobo.
Mm-hmm.
Here played by.
Wait, does he go by something else?
What the fuck? Who? Do you have another name in the Discord?
In the Discord, just Mars.
Oh yes, played by Mars. I just associate you with Wes. It's the same with over there with Callian.
I am my character.
And
Only
Luca.
difference is I have a home. not a
Yes.
boat.
and Luca, played by Callian, played by Rosario.
Hello.
And that
Who this?
is your party. May God have
Well,
mercy on
we
their
technically
souls.
met your character in a one shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my character and Mal's character. have
Yes.
been met.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, in those little mini-sodes.
We had 2 episodes actually, because one it was just me and her, and then the other one we came with all the gnomish stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot of things happening to everybody. And we're going to sum up what happened last time in as quickly as possible from Party 3's perspective, which will at least cut some of the timeline out, which is really nice. But we're going to do this in the please interrupt. And if you realize something has been missed, just interrupt the person. If you are interrupted, you let it go, and that person takes over until they forget something. And every time you take over for something that's missed, you get 1 loot point.
What?
So
Every-
we're
Well, this should be good.
If everybody
Everyone's
agrees
constantly
with this,
interrupting.
you can choose not to play this game. Or you can choose to play this game. That's up to you guys.
Are we recapping season 1 or recapping last?
Recapping Party 3's Season 1. And I will be
God.
starting, so I will be the first interrupted.
Oh, Party 3 season 1. That's a good one.
Yes.
I didn't even remember who was in Party 3 because all my characters switched around so much.
I remember the beginning.
You started out in Party 3.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Ikarath was in Party.
Ikarath.
Ikarath started
Okay.
out. Ikarath,
Because I'm pretty sure Shrug also started out in Party 3 when Ikarath wasn't there.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
That was much later.
Yes, I think. Or it could have been Party 1. I forget where he
No,
landed.
Shrog was Party.
I don't
1.
know anymore.
And, like, half
Shrug-
of Party 1 and 3 are the same people. What do you want from me? So for those watching at home, this is basically what Dog Pound D&D is. It's bullshit, but it's great. But so do you guys want to do that, or do you guys just want to get 2 loot points apiece for telling the backstory? To the
I say
best
we
of your
get 2
abilities?
loot points apiece, but then we do the thing where we interrupt each other anyways because that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, then 2 loot
Who's
points.
starting?
2 loot points apiece, and I will start so I can be the first interrupted. So I take the most rudeness. I will take that burden on for you.
Oh,
So
man.
we start out in the
Wait,
town
let me stop you there.
of Clastow, where everybody went up and they wanted to do a job, and they were like, you know what, the mountains and wyverns, those sound like a bad time. Let's go up the hills and, like, you know, slaughter some people who are just in the hills. And then they meet all of the coffee brands, Starbucks, Dunkin', I mean, all of the main ones. And they chase them up the mountain, slaughter an entire village. People get pierced through with javelins.
Several
Ikarath-
people got their nuts cut off.
Ikarath got overwhelmed, but Cyrus got a sword out of it. So they met Tremius.
They met Callian up on the mountain.
They
too,
did
and
Callian.
Rosalind.
Oh no, see, there you go, it's you.
Yeah, Callian
You gotta
was
go from Callian forward.
okay. So Callian was captured by the hill people because he was sent there to like convert them to his religion, and they weren't too happy about that. The party saved me, although I didn't really need saving. Everything was fine anyway. And then we fought off a snake, and Rosalind showed up as well because he was just roaming through the hills for God knows what reason. We run into Tremius, our
Didn't
arch
he
rival.
live there?
Yeah, he was a
Well,
giant.
did
from
he?
the hills.
You
Oh,
interrupted,
okay.
so you get to tell the story.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that snake we fought also ate our other companion who was in the
Yes.
party, and I think Ikarath was the only one who saw him do that, and he never told a single soul about that.
Yes.
No, he
Um,
didn't see him. No, Icarus saw Tremius riding the snake, but we all saw Aaron get
Yeah.
eaten.
Yes.
Mhm.
And then everyone
we
was
all saw Aaron
gaslighting me.
Well, everybody
Everyone
with
was
Ikarath
gaslighting
saw that, I
Callian,
think,
right?
because that was in the time where Ikarath was in and out.
Oh, that's right.
There also, I would like to point out that we didn't slaughter everybody. We just slaughtered the people who were causing problems for the humans down the valley. We left the women and children alive.
Yeah.
That's
We're
true.
not complete animals. Come on.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, ignore the fact that Cyrus literally ripped out people's hearts, but you know.
I don't think you guys are making a good case for your
Look,
story.
I'm just saying
here.
that we didn't do.
We're good, I swear.
People
Party
man.
one was
We
questioning how
changed.
good they were
Cyrus
yesterday,
was
so
We
We
took a
changed from
job.
that.
We took a job that was go deal with the hill people who are raiding the humans down in the valley. And we were immediately attacked upon setting up to go talk to the hill people, and we chased one guy. We chased Starbuck all the way up the fucking mountain. And when we caught him, we killed him, we killed his boss, and everybody else we left alone. It was fine.
Yeah.
And we completed our job, and we went back down, and we were all like, hey, that worked out pretty well. And then we took the job to go investigate the Wyfall mines, and we headed up that way, and we met some goblins, and we were just like, okay, cool, but what about the wyverns? And they were like, oh yeah, it's down that way, good luck dealing with that. And then we went down into the mines, and I guess we can tell everybody about it now, but the gnome cities were there. Gnomes were thought to have gone extinct a long ass time ago. Turns out they had a whole civilization living down in the Wyfall mines caverns. And they made us promise to never ever tell anybody that they existed on pain of death. I'm pretty sure they also said we should go kill the Church of Novastean, which we
Yeah.
were kind of like already like, that sounds like something we should put on our to-do docket anyway. So yeah, we'll take that quest on for you. Ikarath got a fancy ass hat at some point while we were down there. He also met a
I
kraken.
don't remember that.
I think it technically happened after he met the Kraken. He met the Kraken. I think then the party had a decision to make, and they decided to stage an intervention. And then something else happened, and they ran off, and they left him there, but he was unconscious for months in his drug swoonery. So that was where I left the party. So
Yeah,
somebody else
maybe we
wanted
should
to take
interrupt
over.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, you got the hat. I think after we left you.
Yeah, when I came to, I went and I talked to the king, and he was just like, I don't know, they all fucking went out there, but you can't leave. And I was like, what if I got a hat? And he was like, okay. It was
And
good.
then
It was good.
I forget, where did we go from there? Did we go to Rakoge after that? I
So
think might have
we went back to class style like real quick,
Mhm.
and we left Ikarath behind. I mean, out of yeah, we'll stay in character why we left him behind. He was very disruptive, okay? And then there was nothing outside of the game that was preventing him from attending those sessions. It was
Mhm.
just completely in game, yeah. So
But
then,
we spent a whole session before that trying to save him from drowning in a river.
yes,
So
yeah.
I think we had enough at that point.
But then we made our way all the way.
Wasn't that the
to
second time we
Krakow.
tried to save him from a river? Or was it J Gigs the first time that we had to save her from a river? We had
Oh, I
problems
forget.
with rivers.
Water
Yeah,
was
that's
like
all.
the arch rival of.
Hey,
every
look.
party.
Okay, that's the river.
I'm just
Oh my
saying.
God.
Look at
What?
damning evidence.
Mhm.
Yeah, this
Damning.
is evidence. Yes. I remember this.
No,
That was
this is
bridge.
afterwards. This is when Ikrath was by himself. He's like, I want to go talk to the Krakens. And so
This
we did.
was, but
Yeah.
this is also
that
where
was-
it happened.
That was one of my favorite moments.
Not only was he trying to escape, he almost brought everyone down with him. I remember Callie refused to go in the water, just healing people who were drowning from the shore.
Yeah.
Good times, good times.
It was a good time.
Well, after that though, we go to Klastow, and then we were like, okay, do you guys know is there a church here? And they're like, no, we don't have that. But we heard there's one in Rakoge, so we're like, okay, let's go there. So we ended up heading there. That was a mistake, because that place is a mess at all times. When we were there, we read about this party called the Chaos and Chaos and Cupcakes?
Yeah, I think.
So
Yeah.
we basically heard about what was going on with Party 1. Callian was reading a book. He became a very big fan of Alvin in Party 1, and we're like, oh, we got to meet these people. These people sound cool. Was that when they started?
Did somebody
started
say
to follow
book?
me?
Hmm?
Book? Yes.
That
No,
one
not
inside
that
the.
book.
I don't remember. I think they followed you.
Not
then.
that wrong.
Not this book, damn.
No, that's the wrong book.
Was it the Bobby
Was it-
Flay book?
The Bobby Flay. I have that one in my inventory right now.
It's
I don't-
Alvin
did we
and
go
his Alvin and his assistants meta. It's that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one you got rewritten. You just straight. You paid him to rewrite it.
Yeah.
And distribute it under his name. That is in process, by the way.
Did,
But
um,
anyway,
Actually, that
then
is
before
done
that-
by now. That's been about 5 years. That means you're not like household names, but you're recognized.
Ooh, that's cool.
But also, some people don't believe it because it's also from the same author as Romance in Rakoge.
Yeah,
Which
but
is-
Romance and Rakoge is factual.
Yes, so the camp's divided into two people. People who believe it's all true and people who believe it's all fake.
Mm. So I think
Anyway.
in Rakoge that first time, I don't remember if that's when Callian started his church or not. Did we
Oh,
go
yes,
back to Rakoge?
Yes. It was.
It was, right? And that
It
also
was,
when we got
'cause
attacked, or did we go back to Rakoge to
We
get
spent
attacked?
money to rebuild that church.
Mm-hmm.
However, and I will jump in to speed up some of it because we got a little bit. People attacked Safe Falls. People killed the people attacking Safe Falls. Rashak was nice for a little bit. Doro died.
That was when Ikrath came back.
Ikarath came back riding in on a Kraken.
And then we made Alvin get married.
Alvin got married to a 3,000-year-old lolly.
Mm-hmm.
All
Then
fair,
Tar-
right?
Party 3 jumps on the dragons to leave.
Yeah.
And then Rashak gets knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's
and we get
when
separated.
meet Pyro, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's when
Yeah.
you meet both Karo and Kalia.
From Makaira, yeah.
We go to the Coliseum of the Lost. We
Rosalind
just
commits
absolutely
genocide.
decimate the place.
Mhm.
Yeah. But we save
Randavius.
Randavius.
Davius, yeah. And then we head back.
Importantly, Rosalind convinces Randavius to throw half of a mountain into a river, which then dams up a river, which dries out a waterfall that then may or may not have then later led to Cairo's secret Blood Hunter Order hideout being revealed to the world.
Yeah, that random moment was super important.
Yep.
Then what happens next? I actually forget.
Then I think we went from the Coliseum. Did we go back to Fendal and then to Safe Falls? I actually forgot what happened.
You
after
killed
that.
some dragons.
Right, yeah, I think we reunited with everybody, and then we went on the hunt for. I think we first we went to deal with the forest, the gem in the forest, and then I think reconvened with party 1 and 4.
Yep.
And then we went on to fight the dragons, and eventually defeat the church. I think there's some
did.
other things in there, but
We
I
all
forget.
we all meet up. Remember when we had to fight those dogs and build the weapon or whatever?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
you did
yeah,
that
yeah.
too.
So we build the weapon in I forget what that city's called.
Emir.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we get boats there, and then we go on our little cruise around the islands,
Mhm.
discover all the islands. I'm pretty sure our group was the one who found the right one.
Yeah, party 3 was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Party 3 found the correct
was
one.
Were you guys traveling
Everyone
with
else got
Shraga or
teleported
with
to
Bargain?
Shraga was
You
there.
guys were good-
Party 3 traveled
Strago
with
was the-
Straga.
Okay, because I came back as a new person at some point.
Straga was
Yeah.
was in Party 3.
Well, we
think
can
Bargain
find
might have been
out.
We were on Shraga's boat, which
Yeah,
means
yeah,
that
we
we
were
found
using Traga's
Lich.
boat.
We also found Lich of Paladin Lich.
Yeah, yeah.
Formerly.
Yeah.
Formerly.
Yeah, Westwood was
Well,
party
anyway,
4 at the time.
We win, we save the world, the end.
Basically.
Well, that's not it, but yeah.
hmm
Well, important thing for the other party, I guess, was that Shraga died, but Callian
Yeah.
did a ritual to resurrect him like the day after.
Yeah.
And the ocean stole him.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't think Wes and Callie said anything to anybody about
Yeah,
that.
but we knew, like me
Yeah.
and Wes saw that happen.
Mhm.
So
and-
Callian and Wes are aware that Shraga's alive, but we just
Yeah.
don't know what's going on.
Whatever that has happened.
Yeah.
Well, and if you guys have had any dealings with Alvin after like a year, you probably would know that Shraga is alive because Alvin would have brought it up. Because Shraga, after becoming alive, did a lot of errands for Alvin over the past few years.
Mhm.
Anyway, it's been 500 years since that event. Most of the party's dead, but all the elves are alive. And yeah.
Did
No,
I
so
age
what
myself?
happens after that?
I
We
did
saved the gnomes.
Yup.
Yeah, after that, we went
Moved
back
the
to the
gnomes
gnome.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mal ran away from home.
Mm-hmm. Mal runs away from home. Luca finds her and is like, "Let's get the hell out of here."
Almost dies.
Saunters away from home rather than runs away from home. But
Yeah, yeah.
go on.
We were like really casual about it. Luca was like, "What's going on here?" I don't know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I still.
In this,
Luca still doesn't understand what was up with that. It was like, okay, whatever.
so it's been
Okay.
5 years ish since we, and
Yeah.
there was like some mini-sodes where Wes and Callie went to Brandendor, and
Oh yeah,
then,
yeah.
then Callian left officially to Rakoge.
Mhm.
So has
Callian's
Wes?
starting his own church, so the only
So-
member left is you. And
Yeah.
Kyra. I'm
And,
sorry.
and then we're bringing
Yeah.
Cairo back.
Kyra doesn't
Um,
exist anymore, apparently.
You can interrupt.
So in the 5 years, has Wes become mayor of the gnomes, or the whole time has been no like?
The gnomes aren't there societally yet.
Oh, okay. So
They're still trying to build like basic infrastructure. They're not.
Mhm.
It is entirely because I just don't feel like addressing that right now. But
Yeah.
in
Well, I would think-
in game, they aren't ready for a new king
Oh.
yet. They're still grieving.
That makes
It's
sense.
the gnomes have very long grief cycles.
Yeah. I think
Canon.
Wes is de
They're living
facto.
on Icarus Island, and he's spending a good 3/4 of his time just trying to build stuff for them. And like,
Mhm.
as good-hearted as Ikarath is, you guys have had to deal with Ikarath.
Yeah. And Wes gets it. I think de facto. I think Wes is de facto leader since he brought him there. Like, I would imagine that they would be paying like, listen to him a little bit or look toward him a little bit since he
Yeah, I mean you'd have sway.
so successfully convinced them without any help from anybody else.
Yeah, you'd have sway.
Anyway, so
Anyway.
who shows up to this tavern? Why are we here?
So we're gonna start with who wants to be the first people in the tavern,
I think Wes, Mal, and Luca should be.
because then everybody else who joins, you guys are in as you join have to explain why you're there.
Yeah, Wes could kind of like set the stage for what's going on.
So
Okay.
let me
The
find
exposition.
it because we have like 40 maps for Safe Halls.
Safe Falls is the most important city on the continent.
I mean, we have this or had this.
The hell is this?
This
This
was the
was-
mayoral house where the.
No, that's the theater.
Yeah, this was the theater, but we did the mayor, the mayor debate in here.
Yeah.
That's why,
Oh, there was a debate?
specifically,
Oh, God.
yeah, there was a debate
Oh,
between.
that's why Kralen's there.
Kralen.
That's why Kralen's there. He was running, Alvin was running, and Trevor
right.
Marin was running. So all three of us were debating in here.
By the way, fun fact for all of you guys. So, in case you forgot, Callian took Kralen's dead body. And what Callian did with it was he buried it behind the church in Rakoge.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow, okay. I didn't know that.
So Kralin is his body is
Buried in Rokoge.
buried in Rokoge, in case you want
Oh.
to know where he is.
Okay.
There's a
It's a piece
conveniently
of, piece of lore. Yeah, I didn't bring him back. He was too too much. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't want to do that.
and with that, we have a conveniently open stall for the people who are here first. Who'll explain why they're here first.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hold on, where's Wes? Where are we sitting?
Beautifully cut out figures wherever you want, honestly, at this point.
I guess in the booth, the corner booth.
Okay, you guys are a lot smaller than the other party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll size you up as needed.
Oh, we're
Oh.
we're all gnomes, just in case you didn't know.
Party 4 is much bigger than this party, so my characters are gonna look way big compared to you guys.
Okay. So
So we're at
Yeah.
the table.
Wes will be like, all right. I guess we'll say that we already spoke to Alvin. All right. So Alvin, I mean, you guys know him. He sent a message to a good friend of mine, Cairo. He I think he's gonna help us find a friend of mine, Triminat. He was in a different part of the world. Got some issues going on, some demon stuff that we spent a lot of time dealing with. But Cairo knows all about it. He should be here soon.
Any
I don't
minute
know
now,
exactly.
as the camera pans over to the entrance.
But he will help us go back to these islands and cure my friend.
Friend.
All
Maybe
right.
not tree. Is he actually a tree?
Yeah, he's actually part. Well, so he comes from like the limb of another tree, but they're very different in personalities. The other tree, the first tree, Tremius, hate him. He's the worst. We all want to kill him. But Treminat is really nice, and he's cursed. And pumpkins were his children, but they ate one of my friends, but we saved them.
What?
It was a weird island. Yeah.
Wait, so his name's Tree Me Not?
Yeah.
So tree me not. Me
Yeah.
not a tree.
Yeah.
So how's he a
Identity
tree?
cr-
Oh, because he comes from a tree.
That is
But
the
he's
worst
not.
name for a tree I've ever heard.
Well, I didn't have much time to question his name. He was very sad and diseased. That's why we needed this flower. Retcon that I got the flower that we need from Alvin.
Wait, is it
Wow.
like N-O-T or like K-N-O-T, like a tree knot?
You know what? I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if he knows how to read or write. So I'm not really sure. That's a good question. You can ask him when we see him.
I'm gonna have to. The man's either a genius or a madman, or
But
an
he's
idiot.
nice. I mean, I should have went to go visit him sooner, so I hope he's not upset about that. But I mean, we've been dealing with the gnomes, right? So I think he'll understand. I hope.
So Cairo was a member of this party?
Yeah, he ran with who did you guys meet? Oh, Callian and Rosalind and me.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
Cairo we met on the mountains near the Colosseum, all the way on the western part of the continent.
So would you say you guys were all friends?
Yeah, we're friends. We're great friends.
Oh, okay, good.
Me and
good.
Cairo, we're the bestest of friends. We used to have.
I think my guy's a little
Long-
short.
I mean, Cairo's also 7'8", so Cairo's also 7'8", so we have to remember
Yeah,
that.
that's
Wait,
fine.
I didn't know Cairo was that tall. Holy shit.
He's 7'8", yes.
Oh wow. Yeah, Cairo and I, we go way back. Yeah, we're great friends.
As we pan as the doors open to two edgy characters.
Shadow followed behind.
It's been a while since I've returned here to Safe Halls. Where is Wes?
Cairo, over here.
Armot? Shall we?
Cairo, it's good to see you. It's been too long.
It has indeed. My apologies for not joining you on your mission to the Wi-Fi mines.
No, it's all right. I understand. You had other stuff, but you're here now. That's all that matters.
I see that we have new faces and are lacking old faces.
Yeah. Yeah. Rosalind, he left. He disappeared. Callian's back in Rokoge, running his church. Who else are we missing? Oh, Icarus back on Shytland. Oh, I gotta tell you about that, but when we have more time. And
What about
I don't know
Cyrus?
where. Yeah, out of character. I don't know where Cyrus and
And you guys
Kalia
just hear
is.
dogs barking in the streets for no reason.
But my headcanon was that they were like with us the whole time, and maybe they're back there. So maybe
Well,
they're on Shytland right now.
I should introduce my companion. This is Armot. He is one of the heads of the new order we have founded.
Oh, nice to meet you, Armoct. I'm Wes. Oh, and these are my friends. They kind of actually they kind of like came through a portal or a wall or something in the mines. It was, you know, there's a whole Underdark. Anyway, this is Mal and Luca.
Hello.
Pleasure. I should inform you, my friend Armot has a bit of a, what do you call it? Speaking problem. So please, bear with him.
Oh, all right. Well, no problem.
Problem?
Good. We all have speaking problems.
Mhm.
Well, you summoned me. What are you asking of me?
Yeah. So I think Wes did tell you about this. I would imagine, but yeah. So I ran my friend Treminot that I met on the islands when we were searching, you know, for the Novastayan hideout. I mean, it's been a while, but he was cursed with demon ichor when I met him, and we had to use our flower to cure Derek. So I didn't have one at the time, but I want to go back and find that island again and find him. And I don't know. I think this will work. I mean, you know better about the demon ichor. I just want to make sure, because he was part of Tremius, but he was a lot nicer and he could be really helpful. And I just want to make sure he's okay. I figured you could help me with that.
As long as you have the proper ingredients, curing demonic transformation should not be too much of a problem. And I guess I would know better than anyone.
That's true. Yeah, so I figure we could get going. And I guess we need a way of getting there again. It's kind of difficult last
We
time.
do lack a ship, that is true.
That's true.
I should.
Think Alvin would give us a ship?
I don't know.
Who you gonna call?
Alvin!
And I'm still guessing airships are out of the question.
Airship.
As I told you, there are no airships up here.
What's an airship? You guys keep talking about these airships, but you've never described what this airship is.
They're more like cave ships, really.
Unfortunately, I don't think with the standards of magic these days, and airships are not fully in capability, especially with everyone on their own challenging each other to be the best. So, but if we're going to be working together, I should inform your friends of what I am, shall I?
Yeah, go for it.
A nice guy. Never mind.
Well, I should inform you, as Cairo shifts his face to look exactly like Luca's, I am a sheep changer.
Oh.
I'm a changeling, is what I've determined they were called, from what
Yes,
others have said.
I've read about your kind before.
But more than that, and he kind of peers around the room, making sure no one's looking directly at him as he flares his face to look half devil-like. I'm also half devil.
Mal pulls on Luca's sleeve and whispers very dramatically, "Can we keep him?"
I mean, apparently he's friends with Wes and Callian and Ros. I mean, he must be a good guy. I don't know.
So we're keeping him.
Yeah.
See, isn't he the best? We also found out that he was a changeling when we were all locked in dungeons. It was crazy. We had no idea beforehand. Nothing changed, but it was whoa. It was what? You have 3 mouths? It was a whole thing.
Whoa! Wow.
Yes.
Wow. You
You
really get to know people inside of a dungeon.
Is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon?
I guess one could say you never really know another person until you've spent time in a cell with them. But
I agree completely.
I am the head of what I'm going to be founding as the new Order of the Sanguine Blade, the Order of the Final Light.
Oh.
So, my blade is yours, and during this time of need.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll fill you in about everything that went on in the Wifall Mines when maybe when we're in a little bit more in private, but
Very well.
I'll update you on that.
Mm.
So, should we have a drink and then figure out how we're getting a boat?
Well, what about your friend here,
Unmarked.
Arma?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anything you have to say?
No.
Okay. You know,
He-
sometimes too many words. A few words do the trick, right? Yeah.
He is my second and runs the Order of the Witcher. So
Ah, good show. Yeah.
They're in order
Oh.
a few words.
Wes
Few
will
words.
say to Cairo, huh, it's kind of very different than Icarus, huh?
Yeah, on purpose.
I'm
I
pretty
don't-
sure that it's
we
a
keep him
very
too?
different stage.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's going anywhere.
Just making sure.
But yes, a drink is good. It was a long journey to get here from which I'm probably just due east of the Rokoge these days. So
Oh, okay. You're not too far from Callian anymore, huh? Actually.
not by much.
That's good. One day we'll have to have a reunion when we're all figuring out our stuff.
Sounds like fun.
Indeed, indeed.
DnD.
By the way, out of character, can you
Mhm.
get? Can we describe how our characters look like? Because
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Probably should.
like, what's Cairo looking like right now?
Oh,
Maybe
these
some-
days?
Yeah.
I know
So
he always
Cairo
changes, but-
Kairos currently has very long, pure white hair, carrying a cane, and has a long black metal-tipped cloak with a pure white dress suit underneath it. And he wears like little metal-tipped finger covers over his hands.
Nice, looking like a Final Fantasy character. I like it.
Very Sephiroth.
Yeah, exactly. I think we all know what Wes looks like. You want to?
Yeah.
describe
I mean,
him
Wes is
anyway?
Wes is definitely grown
Is
up
he
and
cleaned
changed
up at
a bit.
all, or is
Yeah,
he...
definitely.
'Cause that's not
Wes-
necessary. That's not necessary.
Wes in my head never intentionally like was supposed to look like his character arc, but it just became a thing. But now Wes still wears. Wes
This is
when,
the picture,
originally
yeah.
when I made Wes, he had black hair, he had fair skin, gray eyes, he wore like a black gi. That's what he originally was supposed to look like. But anyway, he's like this now. But I think he cleaned up. He has like pants on. He has he still has the purple vest, but I think he has like a tunic like underneath it. He looks a little bit cleaned up, a little bit more mature, a little bit more like a traditional leader, but still still with his ruggedness, but definitely more cleaned up. And he's still wearing
Like he did in the wedding photo?
yeah, like he did in the wedding photo with the t-shirt. Yeah, he's still very basic, but definitely a little bit cleaner. Baggy
Yeah,
enough
he's
sleeves,
basic.
but he has
He orders
sleeves now.
Starbucks.
And whatchamacallit, he's still wearing the cloak that Kalia made him because he's sentimental. And yeah, he has his staff, and that's it. Very similar, but more mature, a little bit cleaner.
Beautiful staff.
Beautiful
Nice.
staff.
Well, Luca, I guess.
And
I'll
older,
go
by
next.
the way. I think he's like 30 now.
Dang,
Yeah.
he's old.
Humans age.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't. So
Because he started at 23. Our season 1 was like 3 years, and it's been 5. So
And season 1 was actually a year though.
It was more than
No,
depends
I
for,
meant
like,
I know
party-
I meant like for you guys.
Yeah. For party
That
one,
was
it
a
was
year
definitely-
you played.
It was a little more than that because it was like
Yeah,
I
we
think it
said the
was like
Yeah.
I think we spent a year alone just doing the
No.
everything to get
No,
to the final
no,
fight.
no, that's not what I meant. I meant
Oh,
for
like,
you
actually
personally.
out of
playing it.
Oh yeah.
It was
yeah.
a
Yeah, it was
year.
a year.
And everyone's still here playing together.
Yeah, it's great.
In
Love to see
today's
it.
day and age, that is a marvel.
Mm-hmm.
They can make a movie about
We're
us.
not licensed by Disney.
We got nothing better to do.
Yeah, so it was a few years that we were traveling in game. Yeah, so Wes is like 30, 31 now. So
Cool.
Okay.
Well, Luca is like an average height elf. He's about like 350 years old, so he's not young. Okay, and he does look a little bit like this character. I purposely picked the character. He has like shock blonde hair, gray eyes, fair skin, very like light build. Doesn't look like a very stocky or strong fellow at all. And at all times, he has this like magical looking cloak on. Oh, what's going on?
It's just
Like a
animating.
hall
Don't
of
worry
mirrors
about
over
it.
Yeah, a hall of mirrors over here. Okay, and then also at all times he's always holding this book that he seems to be very attached to, and the book is strange because from the outside it doesn't look like a very big book, but whenever he opens it, it seems to go on forever. It's very Mary Poppins-esque in that way, where it seems like a never-ending amount of pages, and oftentimes you'll see him summon a little like magical floating quill, and he'll be writing things down, taking notes at all times about what people are saying or what's happening around him. And yeah, that's Luca.
Yo, PGA, thank you for 48 month subscription on a 48-month streak.
Damn.
That's
Damn.
4 years. Ethan, he says you better put out when you're out here, which is funny because literally Thursday, not this coming Thursday, but the following Thursday, which is why we don't have D&D that weekend. I'm flying out to go and hang out with him.
nice.
And we met on the internet.
Let's hope he doesn't forget to subscribe.
He remembers that.
Love you, buddy.
Yeah, that's it for Luca.
All right. Ormacht or Mal?
Mal, we're kind of going in a counterclockwise version, so we're gonna go with Mal now.
Alright, well, Mal, I also chose Mal's avatar to be similar to her. She's got obsidian skin, silver hair, and unusual for a drow, she's rather tall. She's actually surprisingly older than Luca, even though she doesn't act it.
No,
She
like,
like
you're like what, 400?
almost. So she's like 370 something, 380,
Oh,
I guess now
that's
with the
similar
time jump.
age, Yeah.
Also unusual about her for a drow, she's got blue eyes. She usually dresses dark as drow do, and she can be seen carrying a tagla harp. And hidden in the tagla harp, which if you have the misfortune of seeing her in combat, she pulls 2 short swords out from behind the harp. She does not like to fight, so it'd be rare. But if anybody pays any mind to her sword, you might learn something about her that might make you even more worried about her being close to Ikarath. And that's pretty much it. She's just a ball of lies.
And who's left?
Ooh.
Armach.
Uh,
cool.
Dark, gritty, dirty, normal human. Not too scarred, surprisingly. Doesn't talk a lot yet because he's not comfortable with you guys. He will be though. He very, very specifically carries a silvered sword and a steel sword. And other than that, he looks pretty much exactly like what he's got here. Light armor. He's very graceful when he moves, and super awkward when he's not moving. Sort of like a teenager going through a growth spurt. One who's been doing like gymnastics since he was like 2. So when he's actually doing his shit, he looks great, and then as soon as he's not, he's just standing there awkwardly like, I don't know what to do. So like sitting around, he's just like But whenever he's doing something, he's fine. Yeah, he just looks. He's just a human dude.
Nice.
Early 30s, maybe.
Nice.
All
That's
right.
the clue.
Finally another human for Wes to interact with.
This
I'm
might
sure-
be the first human player I've ever, or human character I've ever done.
Wow.
I'm sure he'll have a lot to say about me. Seems
Yeah.
like a talkative one.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I guess we'll.
Wes, do you have
Mhm.
any idea where we're supposed to find this person?
Yeah. Last
I mean, it's tree. I'm sorry.
It's tree. Yeah. I mean, the person too. Yeah. Wes would remember actually because of my background and
I
exploring
really
and
hope you
stuff.
remember. There's a lot of islands we
Um,
visited.
Oh, I don't remember. I got to see the map again, but yeah, Wes remembers where to go for sure. Wes like, yeah, I know what island it was. I think it was one of the first we visited, but with the group that I was with. But yeah, I know where to go. I remember the path. I remember where he was. I don't know if he's still there, but I could definitely guide us to where I remember. We just need to get to the island.
But we have no ship.
Yeah, we have no ship. But to be fair, we've been in this situation many times with no ship, and then all of a sudden someone shows up with a ship. Actually, it happened quite a few times, so I'm confident we'll
Yes.
get a ship.
Yes.
At this
that-
moment, a ship crashes through the tavern.
Yeah.
Yes, and that is a good thing to actually point out here because Party 4 and Party 1 have learned things are slightly more complex now. And
Ships don't just show up.
you
anymore.
may need to find more solutions than you did last year,
Oh wow, I love it.
which hopefully goes well.
Mhm.
Also, 6 is your lucky number.
6 is our lucky
6.
number? What?
6 is the island.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Well, me and Mal actually have the ability to turn people into like giant eagles. So
Oh.
you could- what?
are you strong enough to carry someone, correct?
Well, I can turn one of you guys into an eagle and carry one of us.
You can't turn me into an eagle.
Fine, I will not turn you into an eagle.
No.
But you seem like the biggest guy. I mean,
No,
if I turn
I
you-
am a
if-
I am a
eagle carrying
shifter.
you, can-
I am a shifter, which means I am a shape changer. Shape changers are immune to the effects of polymorph.
Oh,
It is physically impossible to transform me.
I knew that, of course. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Of course, I knew that. Yeah. Well, we could turn
So-
your friend over here into an eagle.
Oh,
Have you ever flown before? It's so much fun. Yeah. Well, that's just an idea. I'm just throwing that out there. I mean, having a boat would be
Yeah.
useful, of course. If
That
we
would
could
work.
like pay for passage somewhere, that would be fine.
Mhm.
I could even teleport us, but I mean, I would need to know some sort of teleportation circle nearby, and I don't know. I can't.
The only
think
one
of
you
any
have
right
is Icarus.
yeah. Seriously, I'm pretty sure I only have Icarus because I just learned the spell from him. So
Yeah. Yeah, we could probably find a boat. Like if
Well,
we get to
Over
a
the past
city.
5 years, would you have traveled anywhere and picked up some of the sigils?
Because there's a sigil here in Safe Halls. So you can just
Uh,
write down the coordinates for Safe Halls while you're here.
But
what? I'll get to
but
that
keep
before
in
we leave.
mind you
Yeah.
have to utilize the network. It's 20 gold a month.
Yeah. See, I don't want to pay. So
Yeah.
You when you cast teleportation circle, you don't need to be granted access. You just need to know the coordinate.
No, but then the police are gonna come in. Well, the mage police, they're gonna come break your kneecaps. Like we established this in the last episode. You weren't there.
Oh.
Yeah. So all the main like cities have a teleportation circle, but it's governed by Fendal because they're like the city of the mages of teleportation.
Okay.
So they kind of regulate the network. And they rent it out kind of like a salon booth. Like you have to pay so much money a month for a seat, but they expect you to, charge people to teleport and make that
Mhm.
money back. So Teleportation,
Lovely.
it's a hell of an industry. There are a lot of mages. Like, you guys only went to like 1 or 2, but there are a lot of mages and they offer different amenities. Some are more luxurious, some are less luxurious.
Mhm.
It is a diversified market.
I'm pretty sure that Luca would know about, right?
Yes,
Because, I mean,
this is
he's been-
common knowledge.
He's been
This is,
alive for a while, and he's a wizard. So
yeah, this
I
is
think
common
he would
knowledge.
know about it.
Everybody would know
Yeah.
about this.
Except
Okay.
me.
Except Mal.
Yeah,
Mal doesn't know
Mal would
shit.
not know. Yeah.
Do we know about what? The teleportation network? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? That's the-
Yeah, where
okay.
you gotta like you can people can use it, but like you have to pay a fee per month to be able to have access, or you can pay somebody to teleport you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see, like, I haven't been keeping up with my fees, so I really don't want to resubscribe. Maybe they'll have some, like,
Yeah.
I kept
Well, we
charging
could
my
definitely
credit
get-
card after I canceled last time.
yeah, I canceled last time. It took so much work to just get it canceled, too. Like, I had to call multiple people, cast multiple sending spells. It was awful.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I know a guy
Yeah.
who had a boat. I wonder if he has a boat now. It's been a number of years, but he would probably take us. But we
Oh
have to
my
go to
god.
him.
is this person a relatively safe, trustworthy, and sane person?
Yeah.
Well, I believe you. Okay.
I need to ask John something.
I'm
Hold
not
on.
Callian. I don't know who this person is. I know Callian knows who this person is, but me, I'm like, oh, this sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
A boat.
So I
Tyra,
know-
what did what was that? Dragonheart?
I need to ask John something.
Okay.
So Wes is like, I know that guy. We could go to him. I just haven't seen him in a long time, so I'm not sure if he has a boat again.
Is the boat
Um,
here in the city or?
No, I don't think so. Unless he's
No.
around. But
Well,
I'm
if
pretty
Wes
sure
would
he's.
have spent any time in the city, he actually would have seen the swelling swallow in the harbor.
That's one thing. No, I'm talking about Croylus, right? Is that his name?
Old man Croylus.
Croylus.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're assuming that this is a different time and you were at the place in different times and that's gone. Because I'm assuming you guys will probably take that at some point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because Shrog is
Yeah.
probably, you guys are probably going to use that as your primary mode of transportation, I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I guess
right,
Wes
John?
technically.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's
Okay,
there's
To be fair, I don't think Wes would know if Shraga was like was back with his boat. Like he knows he's alive and he knows he's out there, but last time he saw him, he disappeared into the ocean. So
fair.
both. Yeah. If you've been in Safe Falls and you've talked to Alvin,
Mhm.
there is.
He would have told you.
oh, okay.
There, Shrago has been around, but Alvin. If you had brought up anything with Tremion, Alvin does have a boat.
Oh, okay. Oh, then see, look at that. Boats just pop up when you need them. Perfect.
The
You don't
boat
wanna
we have
steal
is
a
the
boat, you just need
the
to
other the
ride.
boat we have is the other boat, the burning, the burnt
Burning
one,
bush.
Yeah, right. The one that we stole, right?
the one that we stole from the other pirates, the raging schooner, which Alvin had purchased from
Right.
Shraga.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, so we already have a boat. So Wes is like, yeah, I know a boat.
Heck if
You
I know
take-
where they are, though.
I know a boat.
It's
We
in
probably
party
hire some
one.
sailors.
It's in
West
party
Coast has-
one. If you're looking for the icon.
Okay, yep, I found it.
Wes learned how to sail a little bit, I think, from the time that we spent on the sea. So, but we could get his sailors probably, or Wes or Alvin could probably hook us up. Whoever's like in control of that ship at the moment. But there we go. We have a boat. The raging schooner.
You do. I mean, your first idea actually was kind of interesting because
Croylus.
Croylus, you know who lives in the islands, right?
No.
Rashok.
Oh, she's living in the islands now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alvin would have told you that, I would assume, right?
Oh, I
I
di-
can warn everybody.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, Alvin, would you have warned like everybody about that?
Yeah.
So
So
aren't we in good terms with her?
she neutral. She lives there and she's building like Dr. Rashok's home for special psionically gifted children, basically.
Oh, okay.
Out
Where-
there. And Croylus, as you would probably recall, has a crush on Rashok.
Yes.
Yeah.
They had a short romance.
I can't forget about that. Okay, so
Out of
Wes.
curiosity, did Shraga or not Shraga? Did Rashok ever find out about Rashok's rack, and if so, how did she respond?
She left immediately after I told her to sit the fuck down and shut up.
Yeah.
So
She got angry and just fucked off, so Alvin kind of saved your ass.
Nice,
She took
thanks,
Randy
Alvin.
with her.
no, because she was being. She was
He
being
didn't tell her. She
irresponsible.
doesn't know yet.
She was being very irresponsible.
She doesn't know. She still
Oh,
doesn't know.
no. All right, so Wes would know that. Alvin would have definitely told Wes.
Alvin would have told you that
Yeah.
Rorschach was like, I want you to listen. She's like, no, I'm going to leave. And I said, no, you can either listen or the things are going to go bad. And she was acting like a child, so Alvin didn't tell her.
Wow, so 5 years. So what is Randy, like 10 now?
Yeah.
Yes, Randy, Alvin's
Wow.
taking care
Alvin,
of...
if you've got art for that you can find that I spent like 2 hours looking for appropriate art and I couldn't find it, but you could find like a teenage version of Randavius in your vast tracks of pictures,
I can
then
look through my 5,000
that would be
pieces
awesome.
of art that might have something.
Fast tracks.
So Wes would have definitely had his.
I
his
see
reunion
somebody watches good movies.
Wes would have had his reunion with Alvin and Co.
Yeah.
Seeing Randy again. And is Cornwall around?
Cornwall's is currently, he goes here between here and Dark Cloud Forest because he helps
Okay.
Alvin with the Dark Cloud Forest situation.
Oh wow, okay.
So-
Yeah, so Wes would have seen them all. Okay, so we have our raging schooner. We have the boat that we could take.
Well, you have to talk to Alvin to get the schooner, but
Okay, yeah. I mean, I thought we maybe did in the past, but yeah, we could go to Alvin and
Yeah.
talk to him.
yeah, everything's
was it-
slightly less assumed this year.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Wes would be like, yeah, I'll talk to my friend to Alvin, and I think he has something we could borrow. I'll just find out, but I think we could get there. We could take it by boat, and if anything happens, we could turn into eagles or something. But I think we're good with boat.
I like always calling the Eagles.
Mm-hmm. Always call the eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Eagles can fix all your problems, but
fly you fool.
they fly.
But yeah, this is it. Then maybe let's get around. And so beer, we always counted beer as poison, right? Like when drinking beer, you had to roll for Constitution because it's like poison.
Yeah.
It's a poison.
Well, it
check.
depends
Okay.
on the. I mean, it's a poison, and the severity of the
Mhm.
roll will depend on what you ordered.
No. Well, Wes is immune to poison now, so he could drink all the hard stuff.
There you go.
We gotta enter you into some drinking contest.
Yeah,
But
he
all
could
you
drink
get
the
is
money.
free drinks, so
Don't you get? Didn't
Oh,
you
no.
get money back on some of them?
no, you just got the money you paid for the drink back.
Oh,
You're
That's
like
why it was
Captain
a-
America when he's
That was a
drinking
it was
and
a
he has
delightful
five
it was a delightful deal. Like,
yeah, you drink, you get money back.
yeah,
Captain America taking the shots in the first movie, like
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't do anything for
Doesn't
me.
do anything.
exactly. But you're not really making any money. You're just not losing. I mean, you're just
Oh.
basically you can go and you can financially devastate any inn you want. I don't know how that's gonna help you, but you have that
Yeah.
power now.
That's true. Yeah, so Wes could drink anything he wants and be fine, which is
You
I
really
guess,
gotta
good,
make a
but-
deal with the alcohol suppliers
Mm,
and be like, I can run these inns out of supply. They'll have to go back to you to buy. So
Wow.
you pay me, and I go wreck their inventory. Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Then you could like shapeshift or something and leave.
Shapeshift and leave.
I have some spells. I can make you look a little different if we need.
I
So
could-
we
I could
just
just
changed
disappear.
from "That's helped Tree Me Not" to Ocean's 11.
Yeah, right.
Like, ruin small businesses.
You know what? True Not's fine. Forget about him. I like this plan, Luca.
Let's go decimate the local economy instead of actually helping you.
All right, so shall we? I guess move on and talk to Alvin, maybe.
Sure. By the way, DM, is there like a job board in the inn? Or no?
Alvin, how would you have set up stuff for
No,
that? And because you would
all the
probably
jobs
tax
are
it.
all the jobs would be posted up in with the mercenaries because that's where the mercenary hall
They're
is.
they're posted up in the Alvin's barracks
Yeah, the Alvin's
Ah.
assistants barracks.
because
I'll
he
turn to
hires them
Mal and
out, and
say-
he could have been making money off them this whole time, but he keeps forgetting to ask about it.
Yeah.
Luke is gonna turn to Mal and say, "Oh, back when I was younger, I remember all these taverns would always have job boards. You could go like hunt down wyverns or some nonsense hill folk.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
done that. Alvin just has it in a different spot here. He keeps it
Oh.
in his barracks. Yeah.
See, things change, man. I haven't been around here in a long time.
Well, other cities still have it in the end. It's just Alvin runs things differently. You know, he runs a tighter, better ship.
Sure.
Oh, you had to see the city before Alvin took over. It was full of thieves and slavers. It was
I've-
fun, but it
I've-
was bad.
I've been here before. I know it was not a great place.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Wait,
I
weren't you in the
travel around
Underdark?
a lot.
Oh.
I travel around a lot. Yeah, and then I turned to Mal. I'm sorry, I was lying to you, but I am actually not from the Underdark. Yeah.
Wait, so where you from?
Wow, I couldn't tell.
I thought my act was really convincing. I don't know. I think I pull off a pretty good drow.
Eat
Yeah, you
spiders.
ate. I was gonna say you ate those spiders so convincingly.
I mean, okay. I mean,
I won't lie, I do
No.
miss the green stuff.
yeah, the spider's not great, not great. I've ate a lot of stuff, but that's not a good one. But no, I'm from the Elf City. DM, can
Oh.
you help me out? What's the Elf City called?
Are you? Oh, you're a high elf, right?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, then yeah, then you are from Eldrin.
I'm originally from Eldrin, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't been there in
Which
probably
is
100
probably
years.
a
or
good
something
thing
like that.
because there's a bad
Yeah.
reputation for high elves that has been
Wait, how long
starting
has
to
a
be
civil-
spread about the world by some
Yeah,
people.
I'm not too fond of my people. That's why I kind of like scoot
Okay, I'm
around.
not fond of my people either.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah,
ever
that's what we
gone
have in
gnome
common.
bowling?
We kind of are like, we don't really care about that. Let's go.
No.
Have you ever? Was it gnome bowling?
Halfling.
Halfling. Have you ever gone
Alright.
halfling bowling?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Definitely. Wait,
Look
how
not participated in that.
how long has the Cold War been going on up there?
Oh, that's been like hundreds
long
and
time.
hundreds and hundreds of
Oh,
years.
okay.
There's been at least like
Oh,
3
okay.
generations of elves
Oh.
and
Oh, so Luca knows about that. Okay.
Yeah, my the high elves were they're pretty close minded, I'll be honest
Mhm.
with you. I had to
Yeah.
leave that place.
I haven't been there myself actually. I travel a lot, but
Yep.
I haven't been to those
Yeah.
cities.
I've learned a lot since leaving there. I mean, I would always be interested in going back, but not it's definitely not at the top of my list. There's other places I
Mhm.
would love to see instead.
yeah.
I'm still not convinced that you're not an albino drow, but moving on.
Yeah, I
know,
mean,
drow.
see, I was such a good actor, as you can tell.
And to be fair, Icarus thought I was just a really tall gnome for a long time, so.
Wait, you're not? Look, you see, I'm a very perceptive person, so I can tell these things. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Anyway, let's go look around and.
Yeah, shall we go talk to Alvin? Get our boat and get on our way?
We're off to see the wizard.
Sure.
As-
Alvin was he's friends with you guys, right? He knows Callian and Rosalind and these
Yeah.
people, right?
You guys
Yeah.
met. I think you guys met Alvin. Right?
Oh,
Alvin
yeah,
was
yeah, we
with
did.
us, right? Yeah.
Yes,
he's
he
there.
built the tower
Yes,
that you
yes,
guys
I
were all
remember.
inside of.
Right, and he absorbed the light, didn't he?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he was the one he was a really bright person.
Yeah, Alvin's the best. He's the greatest. People call him Alvin the Great.
They do
I-
while running
I've
naked
been,
across college dormitories.
I've actually been reading books.
I don't understand why they do that, but yeah.
I've been reading these books that talk about Alvin. Apparently he has
Oh,
a
yeah.
relationship with Callian, or is this a
Yeah.
thing?
Oh, Alvin and Callian? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's really a thing.
You didn't hear it from me.
Well, I was reading these books. I figured it was a work of fiction. I don't know.
Cairo slow pans, looks at you, Wes, just like,
Hey,
You've been away a
know-
while.
You guys know them better than I do. I'm just reading through these books. I don't know how accurate they are. There's
Alright,
actually a new
alright.
book I was just reading about how you guys like saved the world and defeated the church.
Oh, yeah, that's accurate. Okay, to be fair, I like to mess around with Callian, but that one's not true. But
Okay.
the other one is true, actually. We did do
It's
all that
fine if
stuff.
it's true. I'm okay with that. I'm
Mhm.
just asking.
No, yeah, the Alvin and Callian romance is. Rakoge's a. Have you been to Rakoge at all?
I think I've been there once, but
It's
not a very eventful place.
It's it's the opposite. It is a horrible place, and I don't know why Callian went back. But
Oh, I haven't-
anyway,
I haven't been there in a long time, so I have no idea.
it is always a mess in that city. I mean, maybe it's better with Callian there, but yeah, they
I wouldn't put money on it.
they originally had a book about Alvin that made us fans of him. That called Alvin amazing and great, and the rest of his party sidekicks. To be fair, they're
Oh.
better than sidekicks. They were great. We lost a couple or one, I think. But yeah, but all the other stuff that I think Callian helped make them write and publish is true. We did a lot of that stuff.
Oh wow, this is
Yeah.
very impressive. I've been reading through my copy, and you see, I have a book, and my book has annotations all over it. I take notes as I'm writing, as I'm reading all over it. So you can see I took a lot of notes about you guys.
Oh.
Just want to learn
Mhm.
who I'm dealing with here. Yeah.
Oh well, that's
Anyway, let's go off to
Right,
see
yeah.
the wizard. Yeah.
yeah. I can see the wonderful
And
wizard.
I
of-
jump and click my
of Safe
heels
Falls.
and run off.
Off to see Alvin, the wonderful Alvin of Safe Falls.
Pay no attention to the dragonborn behind the building.
Well,
Why?
as we're leaving the inn or tavern,
Mhm.
Mal goes and tries to buy some like a bag of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts.
Like,
You can buy a pound of nuts for 2 silver.
nuts.
A
How much is
pound
that
of
gonna
nuts.
cost me?
What was
2
that?
silver.
2 silver.
I think you
These
cut
are-
out there.
Oh, sorry.
2 silver.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
A pound of nuts.
I
So
don't
much.
know how this is going to be used against me, but I'm certain it will.
You just gave her like, oh, someone has a peanut allergy. We win. Like,
Oh my god.
we'll see what happens.
Okay, so we're at Alvin's. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cairo already changed forms. Come on, man.
Cairo just changed it. He just flexing now.
What do you
No,
have, like,
well,
40
Cairo
40
switches
pictures of
forms
her?
as we're walking over because he remembers Miss Lippy.
He needs to show off for the women folk with the exposed chest.
Okay, that's just because that was the original Cairo artwork that I used, and you said that we got to do full body, and it's cut off at his like chest, so I had to find the only other artwork that was his full body was his shirt is completely ripped open, so.
Oh no, it's perfectly fine. I just like to poke fun at all of you.
Amazing.
But no, Cairo is showing up like this because he remembers Miss Lippy is very like she remembers who is trustworthy based on their appearance.
Hmm.
So he switched to his form that she would be recognized.
Yeah, Miss Lippy's a thing. Yeah, you have not
Oh, I
met
read
Miss
about
Lippy,
Miss
have you,
Lippy.
Mal?
Yeah.
No.
We have
Oh.
Miss Lippy is the only thing in this campaign that has its own custom-made artwork.
I remembered. that
Named
was my
Miss Lippy.
favorite
We haven't
side
even
of
said
the
what it is.
Miss
Do you have
Lippy.
any idea what Miss Lippy is?
No.
Okay, nobody
I
tell
tell
her.
Well, Mel, I was reading about. Apparently, they keep some sort of creature in this house.
Oh, you're talking about Luca. You probably read about Miss Lippy.
Yes, yes. I mean, I would
Oh.
love to see.
She's great. I mean, it takes
She's
a little bit.
great
of warming-
protector of the city, from what I've read.
Yeah, she's the best.
Yeah.
She takes a little bit to warm up to you, but
Yeah.
you guys should be
Well,
fine.
in that case, Wes, you're going in first.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'll
It's
go
one of
first.
those. It's definitely one of those things where you don't want to get bitten by her if you're.
Oh no, I would not like to.
Wes will like giggle at that. All right, Wes will knock on the door or open it or whatever.
Yes.
I don't know
Oh,
about them
also,
now.
I forgot to tell you, Elvin. If you
Yes?
chose to remodel your house at any point, you are more than welcome to create a
Oh,
house.
I'm making that as well because
I figured you might be, but
The house, it's one of those things where now that I've got 3 kids, there are no more guest rooms, so I got
you have 3 children.
I've got
You
to
have
set up
kids.
new
No,
rooms.
no one should be staying over your house anyway.
Oh, wait a second.
One
Wes,
of the kids is
before
an
we-
adult now, so
He's moving out to go to college.
Before we got there, Wes, I'm pretty sure this is accurate, right? Rosalind made Miss Lippy addicted to honey.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. She is.
So Wes got a big vat of honey.
And what
Oh,
are you
boy.
doing?
Wes is gonna, I guess, knock on the door or open it. I forget what the.
knock so that Alvin
Yeah.
knows you're coming.
Yeah, Wes will knock on the door.
You hear hissing coming from behind the door.
Miss Lippy! Miss Lippy, it's me. It's Wes.
She does it by sight. She doesn't know what's going on. But she doesn't go
That's
out
true,
the
but
door
Wes
because
does it
Alvin's
anyway.
trained her well.
Mm-hmm.
Alvin would
coming
not
in.
just have her attack any random person who
Yeah.
knocked at the door.
Wes
Yeah,
will
I've-
open the door and like stick his like.
Is it
like,
locked
his
or
half-
unlocked?
his
Does
body.
Alvin keep his front door in the former City of Thieves locked or unlocked? With 3 children and a wife.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna keep it locked, so he's coming
Okay.
out to go open the
So
door.
Wes is waiting then. Then Wes will be waiting.
He's got 3 kids now. One of them was I mean, one of them's an adult, one of them's a psionicist, and the other one is his,
Although,
his
to
first
be
natural-born child.
fair,
Mhm.
the one of his children could probably murder everybody here,
Yes.
except for possibly his mother, adopted mother.
Mhm.
What is Randy like? Wes would have brought something for Randy too, I think.
We
Wes would've
don't
brought
have
gifts
good
for
art for
everybody.
Randy, but Randy is he listens to My Chemical Romance. That's all. That's enough said.
Wes would have got him something that reflective of that. I don't know what. Maybe like a black cloak or something.
There you
How-
go.
I don't know how I'm opening the door when. Oh wait, I found myself in the door. Oh no, that is not me.
I got you. I got you, bud.
I was
You're
like,
opening the door.
I forgot I had control of Miss Lippy a long time ago, so I
Yeah.
was like, I grabbed her at the dark, and I was like, that's not me.
So as you open up the door,
Mhm.
everybody
Flippy.
sees a giant gray 8-headed hydra with. Does she have collars?
Not
If she wants
anymore.
them, yes, I
She would
give
wear
her
a
one,
collar.
but it's not a slave collar. It's just a
No, I
normal
meant
one
just
with a-
like dog collars.
I'll get her like
Like
a
if she
nice
got out
collar.
on the street and like needed to like be brought home,
Wait,
Yeah,
does she
they're-
have 8 collars or
8 or one?
big one?
or one
She
big
has
one.
at the base of the neck.
What?
She has one big collar and 8 small collars because I would assume that each head has a different name at this point.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my kids at this point have named each
Probably,
one of my
yes.
Miss Lippy's heads. So
That's so funny. Alvin, Miss Lippy. And Wes will present her the giant vat of honey.
She
I
just
brought you a gift.
grabs it. She grabs it and charges
Mm-hmm.
into the corner, and you see all 8 heads just snapping at each other for the honey. They do not recognize that anything else in this world exists.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Wes will turn back. Oh yeah, Rosin got Miss Lippy addicted to honey. Anyway, hey Alvin, how you been? Well, probably hasn't been
I'm
that
good.
long.
Sorry, it's just I'm just sitting there staring at. See, she stole the honey wand that I had a while back, and she's just going a little out of control about this these days. But it's fine. Come in, come. Cairo, it's a pleasure to see you again. It's been a while. And Luca and Mal, I've seen you before. You I
Yes.
have not.
The heads
this
all
your home?
immediately spring up and stare.
They're fine, Miss Lippy. Just continue eating your honey.
She goes back to eating
Thank
her
you for
honey.
inviting us into your home. Sorry
Ah.
for stopping by on such short notice.
I get people stopping by here quite often, whether it be the nobles, the people who are asking me questions about what's going on in the city and how I'll fix it, the workers, the fishermen, the people I'm talking to inside the Dark Cloud Forest to get all that done. I just had Shraga and his people come in the other day. So I get people all the time. I'm the mayor of the city, and I kind of hold my meetings here at the house because the theater, which is kind of like a town hall at the same time, is still not fully repaired at this point.
Mm.
So,
Well, Wes, would you like to present why we're here?
Yeah, I know I would imagine before this, since I guess Alvin was the one we had to get in contact with Cairo, we did like maybe see each other briefly. Yeah, like yeah. So what we talked about, we're trying to get to back to the islands that no one ever goes to. 'Cause
yeah.
I'm trying to help cure Triminat, but we need a boat.
Mhm.
Do you happen to have something or know
Would you-
someone?
Real quick, would you be in the foyer at this point still?
We could go back into the office.
Whoa,
Yeah, we're upgrading some things in season 2.
that's awesome.
Well,
So,
my-
We are going to have cinematic scenes.
Whoa. Gonna
Yeah.
need some 3D models for our characters. What is
Mhm.
But we have cut out
Wes is
models.
so small. Wes is so small.
V5?
But yeah, so you are here for a boat, right? So I assume you're out looking to acquire the Raging Schooner.
Oh yeah, you still have that?
Yes,
be great.
I picked it up from Shraga. Yeah, there's
How's-
several cats. There's several cats in the
Yeah, there's lots of cats. There
How's
we
he
go.
doing?
Everybody's
How's he
arranged
doing?
fine now.
How's he doing,
Um,
Shrugged? Last time I saw
We're in
him,
a
he was
cat.
disappearing into the water.
Yeah, he's doing quite well. He's on an adventure to go to an underwater city these days.
Huh.
He asked me to keep an eye out for things that will help you breathe underwater. But
Okay, interesting.
yeah, it was a very interesting story where he came back and started talking to me about it, and it took a better part of 8 hours to explain to me the whole situation about that, because he decided to tell me the uncut version of the story, where it was about how the whole city fell into the ocean and everything.
Oh, that's so weird. I never heard about that. It's so weird a city would fall into the ocean like that.
Apparently-
I've read about this actually.
they abandoned their god, and so um,
Oh, that's so strange. Who would do that? Who would just decide to abandon their god in favor of, I don't know, technology or something?
apparently the city is what he said. But yes, the Raging Schooner is here. I would request that you don't destroy it, as that is the boat that I take my kids and my wife on trips out when
A vacation. Alan's
how-
got a vacation yacht.
Oh, don't worry, Alvin. I mean, don't worry. Icarus not with us, so I think it should be fine. I mean, he did set snakes on fire and burn a whole cave.
Oh,
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Mal and Luca and I don't really know Armach too much, but I'm sure they'll take care of it. They seem like the ones who won't destroy a ship.
okay. So just please don't. That's my only request in the end. But yes, you can use the boat. I don't mind. I can always use some of the other vessels in the harbor if I need to. If we suddenly gain the urge that we need to leave again.
And you still have one of those flowers that we could take to cure the demon ichor.
Could I have gotten that in this time?
I think.
Meta?
Well, we had some that we never used, right?
We had one we never used. I don't know who had it though.
I think one of you guys, because I know we used Derek's. I don't know if we used any others, because we separated it to 3 parties, right?
Yeah, there's one
So
party who
repeat
still
the
had a
question.
flower.
I was fixing people's names.
Yeah, I think there's one party that still had one of the frost flowers left, so you would probably have it still.
Yes,
Yeah, we'll
there
say we
is
have it,
one
right?
frost flower remaining.
Yeah.
I think we had it, or you had it, Alvin. That's what I
So,
thought.
yes, I do have one more frost flower. I made sure to keep it in my possession. Um,
Oh, awesome.
do you need it now?
Yeah, we're gonna head out soon, I think, right? So,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll just grab it for you, and here you are. There you go.
Thanks. Thanks, Alvin. Always the best.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I can tell with these days, I feel some people don't trust me all that much now, but
Is everything all right in the city? Do you need help? I mean, I can wait a
Yes.
little bit if you.
there's somebody who's turning water to wine somewhere in the Western District. I don't know why, but just randomly water's turning to wine, and at least it's not people's heads and buckets of blood showing up on the street. So
That's true.
I'm looking into it, but I haven't found the reason behind it yet.
Okay, well, then if you don't need us now, we'll head off. But we'll be back to return your boat. So if you need us then, I could stick around and help you out.
Currently standing, I should be okay. But I will keep that in
Mhm.
mind.
You always know where to find me when I'm not traveling on the island that we still yet have to rename.
Yes.
Oh, Also, Elvin,
I do a lot of conversations with Shrug. Yes.
I forgot one report that you have gotten.
Oh, okay.
That the instance of bar fights at that bar that you were that the inn that everyone else was just at
hmm
has gone up triple in the last few
From 1
months.
to 3.
okay.
Bar fights.
Yes, I talk to Ikarath constantly from there, so But yes,
Oh
I
no,
will
not the
get into
strip club.
contact
No,
with-
just the bar. Just the.
no, just
Yeah.
Alvin talks to Ikarath and Traga. Those are two
Oh.
of the people that he interacts a lot with.
Okay.
Not the strip club, he said.
Well, he said Ikarath, and we're in Safe
my
Falls,
God.
and I
The
said
strip club.
I wanted to say that I made sure I didn't allude to the wrong place.
Rashak
Of course.
Tarak.
No, not Russia Tarak.
No.
But yes. So, is there anything else you'll be needing on your journey?
No, I think we're probably just some supplies, right? Because we don't have Callian to make us endless food anymore. But
He had the ability to do that?
oh yeah, he could just create food and water.
Really?
Yeah, it was really cool, really useful. And I would season it up a little bit, make it taste good. 'Cause it's pretty bland, but gets the job done.
I can't do that. It's impressive.
How about you, Mal?
Prestidigitation and flavor things, right?
Yeah,
Do,
I do
Yeah.
have that.
do bards usually get to do that?
I don't know. I'm not magic, so I have no idea.
Because I'm just thinking, because if prestidigitation and flavor that's that right, or am I wrong? Am I
Yeah.
thinking something else?
Yeah, I think prestidigitation could flavor.
Does that mean that Terry's a master chef?
Technically, yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so, right?
Yeah. No, she must be the best. She could open a
Wes is-
restaurant. Maybe she will.
Maybe Wes spent some time in these off years cooking with Terry.
That could be the TV show.
Cooking with Terry and Wes.
Because it has been established that there is some kind of broadcasting magic out there. Because remember, there were screens in the Coliseum of the Lost.
Oh yeah.
And there was some sort of broadcasting system that was done when we did the reading in Rakoge. So
Oh God.
Wes is gonna retire with cooking with Terry.
Cooking with Terry, yeah, right? When it's all said and done and Wes is healthy and 120, he's gonna be cooking
You know, I
with
was
Terry.
reading this book about me and Mal found it, signed by Lady Fieri, called "Great Food, Grub, and Desserts." Maybe they should get a show. Yeah,
I gave it to Alvin, didn't I?
I think you gave it to Callian.
Did I give it to Callian?
I forgot.
Oh yeah, you're right. I did give it to
Yeah.
Callian. I gave Alvin money instead.
Wes
I
is the
don't
cook,
know
too.
why you gave me that money in the end, but I appreciate it.
Hello, bards have to stick together.
Yeah.
Yes,
Where
again,
we're
I
going, we don't need no
appreciate
money.
it.
Let's go.
Hmm.
Well, Alvin, do you have any information about this place or no? Was he
Huh?
there or no?
No, Alvin wasn't with. Well, he wasn't
Oh.
on the island that I went to,
No, this
but he
yeah.
was with us on the journey. But
Cairo and Wes. No.
no, Cairo wasn't. It was John Sava,
Oh yeah.
Pevernil, Derek, and Wes.
Yeah, because you were with Party 4
It was
for that.
Party 4 at the
stretch.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're the only one who's been there.
Yeah, Wes is the only one who knows.
You're the only one who's seen the might of the Thagomizer.
Oh my god, the Thagomizer. Thagomize.
But yes, yeah, I'm pretty sure you should be able to get all the supplies you need on your journey in the market here. Do you need coin for that, or?
No, I think we're okay. I still have some money left over from the
Okay.
dungeon.
Very well.
Think so, Alvin.
Yes, we appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, and we'll make
As a
stops
cat
along the
just
way at some
rubs
other
up against
cities.
your ankle.
Hmm.
One of like 8 that you can see.
Oh, look, a cat.
Cats.
No, I also have a pet
Rat's
cat.
a cat.
I have 3.
No, I mean Luca has a
Oh,
pet cat.
I have.
Oh.
I in real life, I have 3. I also have 3 dogs.
Nice.
Actually, I have my cat with me at all time.
I guess
And
if
Luca
you-
snaps his fingers, and a spectral cat appears
Oh.
on his lap, and he starts petting.
Oh.
Very like Dr. Evil-esque, petting the cat.
Oh, I see.
It's
Conjuring.
my familiar. Yes.
I'm pretty sure that Cornwall would find that splendid, though he does have his dragon that he takes care of in the end, so but he does have his owl, so But yes, if you do need anything else, from me,
Yeah, I think we're set. Thank you, Alvin. Thanks for the ship.
do
Oh,
you?
I guess do we need someone to sail it?
I
I
can
don't know if
handle
anyone else
that.
knows how to sail.
I
I mean, I know
can
how to sail, but
handle-
I don't think Wes could sail the whole ship.
I have no
Well,
idea how to sail.
I can sail, if required.
Oh, great. Okay, then I think we're covered, and we can manage. Armok, do you know how to sail? Was that a
As
no?
soon as Armok says something, Mal grabs a few nuts and gives it to Armok.
Very slowly and confusedly.
Are you gonna try to like Pavlov dog him every time he speaks? Good.
That's
Good
so
boy.
funny. All right, I guess we'll head out. What time of day is it?
Look at that beautiful cat, spectral
I
cat.
don't know.
Wait, where's my cat? Let me see.
There it is.
Aw,
Perfect.
so cute.
Meta, what time of day are we at?
Find a image for this. 'Cause familiar is actually something that like can stick
Yeah.
around for a while.
What time of day are we at, Meta?
We are at our favorite time of day, 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
Perfect time to set sail.
Yeah. All right. So I guess maybe we'll wait till the next morning and set sail. So we'll just finish supplying up and preparing the ship.
All
go.
right. Where do you go to stay?
Maybe we just stay on the ship. Or we could go to I don't know. We could go to an inn, I guess. We could go back to the inn that we were at.
And the consensus is?
Sure. Back to the inn.
Yeah, we
I
can
don't
sleep.
wanna- I don't want to impose on Alvin. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll stay in a bed for one more night until we're we'll be in a cabin on a boat for
And you
a bit.
all get the same question that's been asked so many times, asked to you once again.
Mm-hmm. We'll take the best rooms.
Which room do you want?
No,
Yep.
are you taking someone with you? Or are you going alone? Is the
Oh.
question.
Oh
That's the
no, no,
question?
no. Wes was right.
Oh, okay.
What was the question? Then?
Just
What was
the
that?
room. What kind of room?
Do you
we
want the
Oh,
good room, what is it? Oh, the bad room, the
Bestest
good room, or the best room?
yeah.
Yeah. Wes will take the best room, since we're gonna be out at sea for a long time.
Mal doesn't realize there's any other kind of room than the best room.
That's
I'm
10
sorry.
gold a piece.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pay that. Pay the 10 gold.
10 gold?
Yep.
Pay the 10.
They are luxurious rooms though, and you wake up and you get +1 on your first skill check of the morning when you stay in these rooms.
Fine.
Ooh,
fine.
that's awesome.
We haven't even rolled yet this session.
No.
Yeah. A +1 on your next skill check. That's dope.
It's 10 gold
Yeah,
though.
I remember Callie would
Might
always.
be worth it. Wes, I think almost never got the best.
Yeah,
room.
he
Maybe,
always
like,
was like sleeping with the horses.
Yeah.
yeah. Especially
Like a
early
hobo. I
campaigns,
mean, you can't take the
Yeah.
hobo. Man, it is what
See,
it
Wes
is.
is a changed person. He's 31 years old. He's got a little scruff on his face. He wears sleeves. He's a different man.
I think Mal and Luca outage everyone here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they
Combined
out-
with everyone's
pretty
else's age.
So
Pretty
as you guys are
sure-
discussing,
Mhm.
we need a perception check out of Mal.
Uh-oh.
One moment. All right. Perception. Where is my perception?
First roll.
First roll.
And then +1, right?
Yep.
This
Or not? Or is it? Or we didn't sleep yet? I don't know.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Cairo, make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. So this series of events, Mal, you just get the sense, like the hair on the back of your neck stands up, and you whip your head around and you see a bottle flying towards you, Of what kind of beer, Elvin?
It was the second grade. I don't remember. You said the name
Second
out
grade.
loud. Yeah.
Second grade. That's what we're gonna go with.
God.
And it just goes rocketing towards your head. You are able to duck out of the way, and it smashes itself against Cairo full on in the face. And explodes.
Can the rest of the party figure out who threw that?
Yeah, I mean,
Perception by Luca, Armok, and Wes can all be made.
Wes has a passive of 18. I feel like you probably should have got a glimpse of that anyway, right? Like,
Yeah, there's
not paying
something. There's some stuff going on.
Okay.
Matt, you just saw it fly off of this shelf.
Wes was like, nobody threw it. It literally just came off of that shelf. Hey, Bartendy. Is that what his name is? Bartendy?
Yes. Bartendy, I really did it this time.
Wes was like, hey, my friend here just got hit in the face with one of your bottles. It just came off that
Yeah,
shelf.
it's been happening a lot lately. Things have changed since Alvin took over.
Was there a
Some
ghost?
things for the better, some for the worse.
But have you figured that out? What? Can I just take a look?
Go right ahead, you won't be the first.
Alright, Wes is gonna go over, jump over the table, go over to. Wes is gonna
Hey! Were you
What?
raised in a barn? You can't walk around my furniture? Fucking
Hey.
hobos, I swear.
Hey, but Wes gracefully jumps over it because he's a monk.
But it's still
so-
rude.
True.
It's
does the
still
one hand,
rude.
He does that cool thing. Where
He
does the
knows who
one-handed
you are.
jump.
He's seen you before.
Yeah.
He knows you
Hey,
were a
sorry,
hobo.
It's just quicker. Wes will. Wes is gonna feel around, see if there's anybody invisible next to him.
No. There's
Okay.
nobody invisible. However, it's really fucking cold.
Huh.
And then all of a sudden it's back to normal.
Huh. It's. Hey,
When
Cairo.
it
Oh,
went
go ahead.
cold,
Everything okay with your camera, John?
yeah, I had to cover up real quick because I had to fucking move something.
Oh, no worries.
Shadow eye medallion.
I wouldn't call it magic, no.
Okay.
Hey.
Was there a creature? Because this only works on like spells and items and creatures.
Not. I don't think I'd consider it a creature. It's close, so I'm gonna tell you it's close, but I don't think I would consider it a creature. So don't.
Okay.
It's basically just to inform you, like, if you think something's ruled out because you don't think it's a creature, it still maybe could be that. It depends on how you're thinking. So that's the best I can do.
Explain what you just felt to me, Wes.
Yeah, it was like. It was cold over here, and then it just stopped.
All right. This is my specialty. And Cairo will disappear as he steps into the ethereal plane to look for what would to him would be a sign of a ghost. So he now sees into the ethereal plane, and that's where ghosts linger.
Perception?
Okay. Let's roll perception. I'm gonna re-roll that with a luck point.
Yep. You do catch a fleeting glimpse of somebody who looks mildly familiar to you, but you weren't exposed enough to make the well, roll something. Intelligence? Yeah.
Intelligence. This is a ghost, so it's undead, correct?
It's not really a creature on it's kind of like it's peeking through. So not strictly.
Okay, well, does it register as either aberration, undead, fey, or fiend?
Could be an aberration, maybe.
Because I have
Yeah.
advantage on intelligence-based checks.
Yeah, I'll go with
on-
aberration.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't roll great on that one.
Yeah, you don't remember. You just get the sense that there's something familiar that's tugging at the back of your mind, but you don't have it.
Okay. And Cairo will jump back into the material plane. He'll be like, "There's a ghost here of some sort, I assume. Or at least something on the ethereal plane that's just chilling out."
Well, I mean, if it's just throwing bottles, I mean, I guess it's not the most harmful.
Except for the fact
Wes,
that
you
it's giving
feel
Alvin
a
bad
warm
name.
sensation in your pants,
Oh my god.
and you look down, and they're very wet.
What? How did this happen? I swear, guys, I did not pee my pants. I'm 90% sure.
I can fix that for you. And I will try to digitate away the excretion.
Did I pee my pants, Meta? Or is it just like,
No, it just your pants just became wet in a way that looks like you peed your pants.
Oh, okay. Alright, I guess we got a mischievous ghost here. Why don't you show yourself, ghost?
Deck save.
Wes. Okay.
Uh-uh.
Wes's best thing. 20. I have
So
an 8.
you dodge out of the way as this barrel comes flying at your head. However, half giant Janet is not looking that way, gets smashed over the head, a casket of wine drenching her, and she jumps up, turns around, and charges at you.
Hey, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. I'll dodge out of the way.
Roll initiative,
Roll initiative. Okay.
everybody. You guys are the first initiative of season 2.
Woohoo! And it's a bar fight. Let's go.
Yeah, bar fight. Whoa.
Everyone's gonna have to
Oh,
redo
A
or
20.
get added
Natural
because
20?
everything broke. Yeah,
First
we'll
nat
add
20
people
on
in. So
initiative.
who's it? Wes, I have to add.
West 20. West 20.
Luca.
Nat 20.
24.
go. Yeah, nat 20 in a bar fight. This is Wes's scene right here.
Luca got a 15.16. Who am I missing? I got everybody? 1, 2, 3,
Did
4.
Mal rolled, but
Yeah, it got deleted because
I
I
think
was
the turn
clearing
order
out an
was
old
deleted,
initiative
yeah.
because I always forget to do that. 18.16.
who's gonna win? Bunch of level 10 adventurers or one bar fighter?
One bar fight, alright?
Oh, and she has to roll. That would probably be a good plan.
Janet is like some legendary challenge rating 20 like monster.
She's actually the big bad of season 2.
Yeah.
But she did not do great on her initiative. So she
It's
is
that classic
charging
trope.
towards Wes,
Mhm.
and Wes gets two moves.
Wes is just gonna
Stunner.
he's yeah, actually that's a good idea. Wes is just gonna like hit her in the gut and try to stun her. So he's just gonna punch.
Oh, no.
Oof, 12.
You miss as she dodges out of the way.
Uh, Wes is gonna. Whew, it's been a while since I got in a fight. You know, I've been running a town of a city of people, and Wes is gonna punch again. Oh my god.
And she dodges out of the way and gets a little bit closer.
Flurry of blows. So I'm gonna get another 2 punches. Holy shit! What is going on with these rolls?
4, 2, 1.
What the
And
hell?
you go to punch her. Roll luck.
Oh, okay. And luck is good.
Luck is good. And you slip, and she lands up on top of you.
Oh god. I have one more punch though.
Yep.
Wes is gonna try to kick her off. Jesus Christ.
and she just dodges out of the way once again and just pins you down.
Wow, you're you're agile for a big woman.
Little do you know,
Oh,
I've been
Very
dealing with
aggressive
fucks like
scream.
you all my life. Then you come in here and throw shit at half giant Janet, big girl.
I didn't throw anything at you. The barrel flew at me. I just dodged
Oh
out of the
yes,
way.
the barrel just flew at you from the counter, and it's
Yeah.
Cairo's turn.
He is telling the truth. You do realize that.
Persuasion.
There's some sort of ghost-like creature sitting in this room at the moment.
Persuasion at disadvantage.
Okay, you do realize that is the most dangerous thing to do to me, right? Because I can just take the other roll if it's a nat 20.
That's fine.
Not a nat 20.
So I'm just gonna stick with the 16.
It's perfectly all right. I play the game true. If your perks help you because of the way that I play the game, then good on you. You playing a good character thing.
Lucky it lets me grab any roll that I rolled or roll a new roll. if
Yeah, I don't
need to.
intend. Contrary to popular belief, I don't intentionally nerf things you guys do.
Okay. I just remember several times that I've rolled disadvantage and got a nat 20. I was like, I'm just gonna take that nat 20.
You just give me ideas of things that I can use. So
Yeah.
I just get smarter because you teach me how to play.
Yeah, so 16 on persuasion.
She'll back off, but she'll say, "But he can't stay. I don't trust him."
What? Come on.
This is morning. We can depart now.
Oh, that's true. I didn't realize it was morning. Oh, okay. Well, we're leaving anyway.
We just leave. For my turn, I would like to leave.
Yep, and everybody leaves, and we're out of the first initiative of the entire
Bro.
campaign, season
Wes?
2.
As Wes is leaving, he'll look at Rosario. He'll do the
Oh, yeah. Water tribe. Yeah.
I'll
All
be back for
right.
you, half chat.
You didn't like this in anyway.
So don't. We're on the. Let me reset this real quick because that's the wrong ship.
We're in the smaller ship.
Yeah.
Ah, the open seas, the wind in your hair, the salt water on your face.
There you go. There's your guys' ship, the small ship, with lots of cannons and spear things, and it's a very war-y ship. And yet Elvin
Alvin
takes his
family on vacation.
Elvin takes his children on the
Alvin
warship.
takes his family.
Family on vacation.
Elvin would probably have had it outfitted so that you had it for war. So
Okay.
for like combat based, but he would remove the cannons when he's taking it out on vacation.
And as you guys are on the boat, you guys see a whole horde of these just swim by underneath and then off into nothingness.
So when Cairo boards the boat and we start leaving the harbor, he will actually take on his preferred appearance.
Oh god, I
Which
really
is a
need to
lot bigger.
refresh this
Whoa, what is that one?
Firefox window.
True demon. Guy.
I will. That's not true, demon, but close. I'll put it in Party 3 chat so you guys can see what he looks like.
God Emperor.
God Emperor.
God Emperor,
Cairo.
yes. God Emperor Cairo. Hello. There's the full artwork of him.
Did I recognize what swam by? Can I make a roll for that or something?
I have you met it before? Wait, no.
I don't know, but I have a 5 in nature, so.
would Wes recognize?
Sure.
Would Wes recognize it then?
I don't know if
Weird.
Wes has seen it.
Okay.
Not beyond the fact that they look like they were dangerous fish. Dangerous fish.
You guys, I haven't seen those fish in a book yet before, but I don't think they're very good.
Meta, he would recognize the fish. It's the fish that Rosalind waved at.
Oh, is it? Okay, then yes, Wes, you would
Oh.
recognize it as a mini version of that fish.
Oh, Wes will say, yeah, just whatever you do, don't wave at it. It doesn't like that.
Why
I
would
would prefer-
someone wave at it?
That's what I say, but Rosalind has a thing for it,
We were water walking across the ocean and we walked over where it was. And he waved at it and it came up to the surface.
Yeah.
Mal puts her hands in her pockets.
We also face that. We also face that
I make sure I don't
fish.
do a spell or something. And
We also faced that fish while we were traveling around in the islands, and I had to cut open my chest in order to seal a hole.
Wait,
Well,
you
you
did
guys-
that?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, go ahead.
And then later you
Well-
cut open your chest to blow open. Oh, wait, no, that was a different character.
John Salva.
That's John Silva.
Wes will say that. Oh, yo, John Salva once cut open his chest to blow something up.
No, I cut, cause you know how, and Cairo will just
Oh, yeah.
drag his sword across his neck and it turns ice.
Right.
Whoa. Damn, that's edgy. Literally.
Boo.
Cool.
But yes,
Hunter leader, Kyra.
um,
Full Metal Alchemist.
Devilishly handsome Cairo is what that says.
And some Squidward Kyra.
but yes, I'm able to pour enough blood out of my body I can seal up holes, but it takes a toll on me.
Hmm. Yeah, when a lot of blood comes out of my body, it takes a toll on me too.
That sounds about right. By the way, you guys, I actually learned the spell from your friend Ikarath. I think it'd be appropriate at this time. So I start ritually casting from my spell book. I'm flipping through. I'm like, oh, where's the page? Where's the page? Oh, here it is. Yes.
Mal,
And then
he'll-
I'll-
Mal hears Mal hears Lucas say Igarath, and she starts edging away from him.
Oh, no,
That's
oh,
a
it's
fair.
pretty si-
That's a
it's the
fair
protector.
reaction.
Yeah, Wes won't even question that. He's just like, okay, I get it.
I cast water breathing on the party. For
Nice.
24 hours. You can all breathe underwater. Just in case anyone falls in. I'm just trying to be safe here.
Nice.
Just in
It's
case we
fine.
fall-
I could run on water. It's okay.
Okay. What else can you do? Turn water to wine? I mean, relax, buddy.
Are
No,
you the
it must
one
be.
causing troubles in Elvis City?
It's him. It's him. It's a high level
But-
monk.
Wes.
So everybody has water breathing for 24 hours.
Nice.
I appreciate it.
You can even try it out. If there's like a bucket of water on board, you could just shove your head in.
I think we've had it. Have we had it cast on us before? I feel like we have.
I
We've
don't
had water
remember.
walking, not water.
Yeah, no,
walking.
not water
we have it.
breathing.
Oh, we have it,
Yeah.
not breathing. Okay. Wes will stick his head in a bucket.
If you breathe underwater.
And
know-
he's talking underwater. Hey, you're right. It works.
I really didn't think you were actually going to dunk your head into the water, but all right.
Why not? I mean, it's the first time
As
for
it-
everything, right?
As it's happening, Luca's like, fascinating. And he's taking notes. Oh, that's how the spell works. Interesting. Interesting. He's adding on to the page. Okay.
Wes
You
will-
can even
wait, you
talk
didn't know how it
underwater.
worked?
Interesting. Oh, I'm really happy it worked. I wasn't too sure, Wes. Thank you.
Well, oh. Wes will just shrug and be like, okay, it's fine.
You know, sometimes magic, we need to test things out. So I wasn't
Magic,
completely
not-
sure that spell worked, but yeah.
You don't have to test it. It's magic, not science.
Well, I mean, the two cross a very fine line sometimes.
Okay, so I guess we're setting sail, right? We've been on our way, I guess.
Ba, ba, da, ba, da, da,
A
da,
3
ba,
hour, a 3 hour tour.
Wes, do you have a heading?
Yes. Wes will. I mean, Matt doesn't know right now.
Are you
but Wes,
sailing straight through, or are you making any stops along the way?
We should probably make. I would think we probably have to make some stops for supplies along the way.
So,
Right,
we
because it's
can-
kind of far, right?
yeah, I mean, you gotta come out of here, here, here.
You can hit
here.
Shetland,
Yeah, you
Sure,
can
yeah, we
hit
could
up
hit
Shetland.
or Watun,
Oh,
or
Wes would have
Malakath.
definitely at this point have told Cairo, and I guess Armok because he's there, but he would have told Cairo what happened with the gnomes and where they are and stuff like that.
Armok would have grunted.
And when he grunted, Mal would have given him a handful of nuts.
And Cairo would have been just like, oh, so that's what you were up to?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
should
so-
have been there to assist.
It's okay. We figured. I mean, we still
Okay,
have.
he has a general idea what's going on, but he also hears the nuts.
Wes, yeah, I mean, we still have to go back and figure out, how to save the rest of them and my family and stuff. But it's been so. I mean, we took him here to Shetland. I wanted to, bring him out to society, but we figured it'd be best for now to just get him reestablished on this safe, secluded island and figure things out. But it's been a lot of work setting up, so I haven't had a chance
It would
to
take you.
venture.
It would take you 2 months to sail.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I guess with my story is other than Armacht and Pevernil, we are the last of the blood hunting order.
Wait, what happened to the rest of the order?
Well,
Armagh makes it very gruesome.
Oh shit! Was it during our final battle? Is that what happened to them?
It
Wow.
was along those lines. Do you remember Randavius?
Yeah.
When Rosalind convinced him to do whatever he did to the side of the mountain, it disturbed the flow of water, revealing the secret Blood Hunter base,
Are you kidding me?
which
The
led
base
to the.
was in that waterfall.
It was in the waterfall just out below the mountains. That's where It is an ancient statue that sits behind the waterfall that guards our entrance.
Oh.
It was revealed, and the church had wiped everyone out.
Oh. Shit.
Luke is writing all of this down.
No, Wes just goes. Oh. Fuck.
He's adding in like cliff notes to the book he was reading about you guys. So Rosalind murdered
And-
all of the order. Wow, this Rosalind fellow is really untrustworthy. He just murders everyone.
Oh no! I mean,
Yeah, he
Robin-
did. He committed genocide
Yeah.
at the Colosseum.
This guy killed everyone. Oh my god, he's hard.
Wes will turn to Luke and be like, "Be fair. Where there's a huge, giant skeleton in the mountains up there, and that's his mom. So pretty dramatic. But he's also kind of like a child. He's huge. He's like, I don't know, probably like 8 feet tall by now, or 9 feet. I mean, it's been a few years, but he was like 12 years old when we met him. So, yeah.
I will inform you that I think you can handle the next little bit of information I will share with you.
Mhm.
I just recommend not going over the top with this information. There are 4 demons, powerful demons that are now in this world.
Say what?
Like the royal court level
Yeah, but
demons.
4
Like these are
demon
like the
prin-
demon
4
rulers.
demon princes
Whoa,
have
whoa,
been
whoa, wait.
released.
Do you
How?
know their names?
Because of your order getting destroyed?
Do you remember those symbols? You probably ran into one. Was there a symbol on one of the islands that you visited?
Was there meta? Probably, right?
Let me check which one you guys let free.
We let one free.
Oh my god.
I just gotta remember which do you guys remember what you guys experienced in the islands? I'm trying to remember which ones went with who.
I kinda forget.
I think Party 3 revealed 2 of them. Party 4 didn't reveal any of them because they're on one island and one on only. And then Party 1 revealed one of them.
Okay.
We were I forget the last bit, but there was a man. I think I missed the episode. But
Did you guys go to an outdoor? Did you guys go to this map?
Which one?
Not
That was. This is Party 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but-
yeah, you went here.
Kyra, no, Wes wasn't with us.
Wes wasn't
on that
there.
one.
Yeah.
It was. If you look, that's all the people who were there.
Oh, so
Mhm.
Cairo. So Wes was with Party 4. So yeah,
Yeah.
Wes, you wait. No, you did let one free.
Oh, we did. What, in the mansion probably?
In the let me go and find it here. Remember when you guys summoned like
Oh,
14
yeah.
dead goblins and then you also summoned like an ice demon?
Yeah, you summoned the ice one. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
How the hell do we do this?
I will give
Cairo,
what I know.
you let loose one of them too, at least.
Yes, I know that now. 6-axis Shin. I forget who the other 2 were, but 6-axis and Shin are both
Shin
are
their
both
names?
revealed. Yes.
Yeah, let me look.
Shin, calf, knee, ankle.
Well, there's 6-axis Santavia, Shin, King Damodred, and Queen Hemlock.
Yep.
4 of them have been have been released.
Oh, great! Just when we thought the world was safe, we released
Well-
demons.
Tell them the good news,
Hmm?
or at least the makes it not as bad news.
What? Which as bad news? Hold
It's
on.
not. You've been informed. I'm pretty sure Alvin has been informed. Who would have shared it with you, or you've been informed that they are not like this is not like the world's ending tomorrow level threat. This is more like they're infiltrating and seeking places of power to influence the events of the world silently.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes
So-
me feel much better.
Planning
So
on
it's
trying to-
slightly less urgent, but possibly
Ooh.
more insidious.
Add a character that makes me think of the mystery behind the leader of the Church of Banandor. Banandor.
Mm.
Barandor.
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 Yeah,
Yes,
Tim Tebow.
Yeah, Tim Tebow. That makes me think of now what might have been going on.
Yes, it
Oh, he's
should
fine.
be.
And somebody in West, somebody killed the former head priest of Lathandra.
That's right. Yeah.
Who could that have been, and could they have been involved with the demons?
Wes is thinking. He's not gonna say it out loud because it's just a theory and no one else was really there. But Wes is like connecting the dots in his head, or starting to draw some lines. But he's thinking about it.
But
He's
yes,
pretty wise, so I feel like he would.
That is what I know, since I was there when Six Axis made his appearance.
Oh, great. Well, oof. Something else to take care of. It never ends, does it?
I believe that these lords were part of what the Church of Nova Stan was working on.
Oh, so we almost helped them.
In essence, yes.
Ah.
Wasn't it Tylen who needed their assistance in order to ascend?
Yes, Tyleth wanted to ascend to
Yeah.
be an
Yes.
archfey because Roland kicked her out, and that was the only way you can ascend to archfey is with the king. And since she was shunned, she wanted another way, and the demons offered her
Yes.
a way
So
to ascend.
Tyleth was a part of that.
Oh,
And,
well, that makes sense.
Oh, that's awful.
Kind of. Well, luckily, not all 5 have been released, but 4 are here.
Is there any way to make sure the other ones don't get released, or they're just sealed away?
Well, there's
Right
only
now.
1 left at the moment.
Oh,
And that's up to my knowledge. I know that 4 are here. It could be possible that the 5th one was released somewhere else.
oh, great. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that.
Indeed, we will.
Well, that's that really brightened up my day.
I
It's a normal
assume
Tuesday to me.
demons,
No, I don't-
devils,
Yeah, what happened?
end of the world.
A hard
Well-
enough life down there.
Yeah, well, Mel, now that we're sharing,
Yes.
what was your position in the city? Because I mean, as I told you, I was acting. I didn't live there my whole life, so I actually didn't know. But were you just a traveling bard?
I mean, I traveled from wall to wall in the city, if that's what you meant.
Well, I guess
Give up.
that's the only travel available. down there.
What are you trying to do, Meta?
It just was not letting me reveal. It kept defaulting to hide.
I'm like, why are you trying to hide the navigation equipment behind the main save? the main
Someone grab the
wheel?
wheel.
Cairo, take the wheel. Take me away from here.
I'm proficient with water vehicles. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Step on the gas. Go ahead.
Traffic laws prepare to be ignored.
Wait, so we're supposed to let him out. Wait, you never left the city?
I didn't realize I could.
I mean, I guess I kind of get that, but I mean, you could leave everywhere unless you're in the dungeon and locked away. Then it's hard to leave.
Well,
but...
I mean, I hung out with the gnomes with my dad sometimes, but they're not really all that interesting to hang out with.
yeah, who are these gnomes? I didn't know there was any other gnomes but my gnomes.
Yeah, there's more than one gnome.
I had no
Yeah.
idea.
I didn't realize. I mean, I get that you're a tall gnome, but I don't think you have a monopoly on gnomeness.
I'm not a gnome. I'm a human, just
Yeah.
like Armok.
He's
Yeah,
very
just like
clearly a
he's not
human.
an albino drow. Sure,
He's
you
not
are.
an albino drow, I don't think. Are you an albino drow?
No.
Oh, see, I believe
So
him.
he says. He also said that he lived his whole life in this in Drift, so you can't take his word for what it is.
By the way,
Hmm.
Drift is the name of the city, or was it
Oh,
Drift?
okay.
I forgot.
It Drift. Yeah, it was Drift and
Drift or
Drop.
Dropped or something like that.
You have a very interesting relationship between the two of you.
Oh well,
How
I just travel around. I made my way to the Underdark. You really want to see the world in your lifetime. Look for new magics and stuff.
Well,
Look
And,
at this beautiful map. This
heard
is
of
the
it.
most beautiful map I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo!
I'm,
Oh, it's Drip.
Wait, so how long have you guys known each other before? No, I mean before the last 3-4 years that we've been together. But
Few weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh,
I was only in the city
I-
for a few weeks.
I
oh,
must,
okay.
I must ask, how does one get down to the Underdark?
Oh well, I actually took a boat. I landed in an island somewhere in this archipelago that we're traveling to, and there was an entrance there, and I went down. And you end up in this area. I mean, using my magic abilities, I can really maneuver around, eagle stuff and stuff like that. But I made my way to the Drow City. I've heard of it in stories before, so I really wanted to see it. I met Mal while we were there, but the city was attacked while we were there, so we kind of got out of there. Didn't want to get involved in that.
Oh. Well, now there's
I
also a
see.
giant hole in the side of the wall of the mines, Cairo. But there's fire on the other end, and we didn't really get a chance to go. I mean, I didn't really want to go through the fire, but I guess maybe
Well,
that's
yeah.
another way in.
It's at the Field of Flames. That people don't usually go through there too often.
Makes
Looks,
sense.
looks like my order has a first moment of business in mapping out what the Underdark.
Mhm.
Well,
So,
the Drow, the Drow have a good handling on the Underdark. They know where everything is.
yeah, we at
Well,
least have airships.
Are they actually airships? Or you use some sort of climbing?
Actually,
mechanism in
you
the
don't
Underdark?
have airships
What?
because it's the deep gnomes that have the airships.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
drow
but-
just use them.
Yeah, but I feel like my dad would have had at least one ship with the frequency of trade.
My father.
He probably would have had a contract with them, like a dedicated ship. Like you could have
The
had
deep
a
gnomes are like the
dedicated gnome
engineers,
servant
Mhm.
with a ship.
Yeah, so.
But
I
it would be
think-
considered to be beneath them to own one themselves. But if they own somebody who owned one, that's fine.
Well, I
Yeah,
guess
exactly. Exactly. I don't think Mal would have realized
The subtleties of the
delineation
situation.
It's complicated.
Well,
The
it
gnomes are
looks-
her pets, and whatever belongs to her pets are hers.
Are you saying that out loud about the gnomes being your pets? Wes would not be happy about that.
I don't think she would hide it. I don't think she would realize it's an insulting term.
Wait, they were your pets? What are you talking about? Gnomes aren't pets.
To some, they would be, Wes.
Thank you.
The world is a dark place down there, Wes.
Nah.
Literally and figuratively.
For the world is dark and full of shadows.
Yes.
Wait,
I was,
Wes.
I was born
Wes.
of the darkness, molded by it.
Wait,
Better
now.
to be-
So for the last 3 years, I don't know what our time skip. Was that time skip 3 years, 5 years?
5 years total. From
5 years.
time of Tyler's demise to time of today, it's 5 years. Give or
Okay.
take.
So imagine we were on Shyland for maybe 4 or whatever. For the last 5 years, Mal, have you thought that the gnomes were just a bunch of pets?
Have I not been calling them that?
She
Like,
has
look at that
got
little
some-
pet. How adorable. What a cute
Yeah.
pet.
I thought that was just a little nickname.
No, she doesn't understand this top side too much.
Wes is just gonna
We're learning.
face palm there you go. When we go back to
Mal's
Shyland,
still not Mal's still not convinced that the sky is actually a sky and not
Yeah.
just
I've been trying for the past
It's
Not
been
just a
5
really
years.
tall ceiling.
yeah, it's a very tall ceiling. With some really in-depth illusion magic.
Yeah.
The whole time, Wes and Luca are just trying to convince her. Look, how can it be raining?
I have like
This
entire book.
precipitation, like the stalactites are
See-
dripping down.
Now, here's the thing. If technically, if there is an evaporation system in the underground, clouds do form underneath the ground, so rain can form underneath the ceiling.
That's true.
Because in enclosed ecosystems,
Has been
you can get a
I'm
rain
pretty sure there
system.
is water in the Underdark as well, but let me go
There's a
look.
lot of water.
Yeah,
in
there's
the
a lot
Yeah,
of
it
water.
would
water.
make sense if there's water
There's
down
even
there.
some areas that have like fog.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure there's whole big swaths of water in the Underdark map. So yeah, there's water.
The Lanok, the depths,
Yeah, the lock, the labyrinth, and the marsh in the bottom are all like foggy.
Yeah.
Dread Lake.
The depths. So just so everybody here in this party knows, because everybody else has gotten the disclaimer, this map was made by Rosario, and while it is amazing, there are a lot of things here that, like the crawling caverns, you guys really want to have to ever go there, but it's on the map, so it's going to be used at some point.
It's there, so something will happen.
Yeah, everything is there.
Yeah, so, and there's already been a lot, like the Mausoleum of the Lost. When was the last time you went somewhere that was called the Lost and it turned out well?
Yeah, right.
Well, the Underdark's supposed to be an awful place. It's
Well,
not
no,
supposed
I
to-
love the map. It's
Yeah.
amazing. I'm just letting you know I'm gonna 100% weaponize
yeah.
everything you're looking at against you.
But, just remind me. I entered the Underdark near the
Yes, let me
Ancient-
get back there.
yeah. I think over here. I forgot.
By
Yeah.
the ancient ruins.
Yeah.
That ancient ruins
Is that where
leads
I,
out. What was that?
that's where I entered, right?
Yeah, and exited technically.
Yeah,
Yep,
it
and
came out
that
to an island.
is. Let me give you the numbers so you remember, because I keep forgetting.
I'll
It
write
takes
it
forever to
down,
find it. 3.
3.
3.
Okay.
Yeah, Dragonheart. Remember that cave with a glowing
Uh-huh.
entrance that you guys just were like,
Oh,
"Fuck you, I'm out."
yes. I recognize this map.
That was
Yeah.
the entrance to the Underdark.
That
yeah.
was the entrance to
I-
the Underdark.
That's
Okay,
how I got in.
That wasn't just okay. Again, that wasn't just me. That was all of us. Were like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
no,
not
it was
going through
everyone.
that. We're not going in
And
there
he was like, no, let's not do this.
because we're taking bad gas damage because we're all being poisoned by the air.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, now that we're all sharing, I'll let you guys know a little bit about me. I have, if you can't tell, I have this amazing book. Okay, the book is my spell book, but it's a little different. It actually has some sentience to it. I partook in this like ancient ritual. It's not really very common amongst elves. That's why I left home. I read about this ritual as a kid. I always wanted to do it, but my parents, they were, let's just say, not the most supportive people. So I left, and yeah, I made the spell book. It remembers things just like any of us. I can even project its consciousness out into the world, and it can scout ahead for us if we ever need.
What?
Yeah, like
That is.
spectral. It can look through, and I can see through its eyes too. So
I've seen a lot of stuff, but I haven't
yeah,
seen anything like that yet. Wow.
even if the book gets destroyed, I have a ritual where I could just bring it right back. So it's really not going to go anywhere. You could throw it
pretty
off.
handy.
Don't do this. It takes me a lot of time. But
Wes was
throw it
like,
off the side of the ship, and I'll make another one tomorrow. But please don't do that because it does have consciousness and it'll feel the pain. So I don't want it to do that. But yeah, that's my whole thing. I have this amazing book.
oh wow.
I have a heart.
Yeah,
A tackle harp.
and that's all the secrets I have and nothing else. So yeah.
Inside check.
I mean, go ahead if you want to. Insight versus deception.
Would you roll a 20?
20.
24
I'm not-
on Mal.
Wait, where is it? Deception. Come on, something bad. Oh my
20.
God!
What?
So Mal is suspicious as always because she just always beats you. However,
Yep.
Wes and Luca need to have a roll off here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Roll
Roll,
off. Yeah,
please.
same stats, right?
Inside deception still.
Um, I feel
Or
like
just
it should just be. I feel like we should settle these straight since you guys got your bonuses, and
Okay.
you guys came
Oh, I
up
see.
together. I feel like straight is more fair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
So-
beat me.
You did.
You're convinced that this I don't know,
Mhm.
this spell book thing that I talked about was
This is
it's
only
really
secret.
a deep secret about me.
Mel,
It's,
however,
Right.
not so convinced. She's played Among
yeah, she
Us.
thinks there's something else going on.
I feel like Wes will drop it for now, but I feel like he's still because he has really good insight. So he's
Yeah, I
like,
mean, you could
okay.
still be suspicious because you tied.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
suspicious, but I mean, at the time, you don't want to press it anymore.
Yeah,
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 Wes did.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Mal
Okay.
knows you're full of shit.
Yeah. But also, I think Mal kind of knows some of my secrets already, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah, Mel definitely knows
I-
the big
I already
secret that's
told her
going
some
on.
things. Yeah, so she.
Yeah,
she's
I definitely know the
contributing
biggest
something,
secret.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we already
Since
know.
I was
Yeah, so you know I'm lying. You didn't even have to roll. You knew it.
Are you okay, John?
Yeah.
I was making sure you're progressively becoming more and more forehead.
I just, don't say them. He's sinking.
Sorry.
Not a problem. I was making sure, and you were
Warned
quiet
of
for
this
a
before
while.
We started using cameras that I tend to slouch badly.
By the way,
Yeah,
has,
now we got from your eyes up.
Yeah, if we're sharing.
But yeah, I'm making sure. What's that though? I'm making sure you're all good because you've been quiet for a while.
My character doesn't do a lot of talking.
Okay, just making sure. Just making
Not
sure.
yet. Not with people he's not comfortable with.
Yep. Just making
over
sure.
The course of these, and over the course of these 2 months, Mal has been feeding him.
Gradually, he just grunts less and less. But you also get the feeling that he'll like come over and hang out with you if he's hungry, and then he'll look for an excuse to grunt.
Reverse Pavlov.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, she'll feed me when I talk. Well, great. I just won't talk until I want food."
That's
Good
so
call.
funny. That is so funny.
You know, he has such a way with words. I mean, it's incredible. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not that he doesn't talk, because he will talk occasionally to Cairo. It's just kind of more hidden away from everybody.
He's like
think
the
that-
steel kangaroo from Warriors of Virtue.
oh, what is that reference?
I don't know if anybody has. Probably nobody has ever seen that movie.
I'm gonna look that up.
Nobody's ever seen. It's about kangaroo ninjas.
God.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
In the 2 months too, I think Wes early on would have asked Armok to like spar or train in the morning and stuff, just like keep up.
He'd totally do that.
Okay, cool.
You would
Yeah.
notice though that he doesn't use his silvered sword when he's
Mm.
sparring with you.
And whenever
Okay.
you guys spar, Mal plays music. Very dramatic, like bass, like cello type of viola music.
That's
Yeah.
great.
And for
After a couple of months on board, you guys would have noticed that he carries potions, he carries sword oils, he carries a couple of bombs usually, and he also has a behir claw, like as a trophy hanging from his belt.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
um,
Oh, one thing
Yeah.
that Wes still has, I actually remembered like a week ago that Wes like made at the beginning of season 1, is he still has the bat fang necklace. He made it after we killed those giant bats like early
Oh
on.
yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been wearing it the entire time. I just totally forgot that he had it.
Come a
What
long
does
way
it
since
do?
those bats.
It doesn't do anything. It's just thanks.
We killed a bunch of bats and he made a necklace.
There you
out
go.
Yeah.
Since we've been on a boat for 2 months, you guys would have seen Mal cleaning her adamantium swords that are usually tucked away inside of her tagle harp. And over the 2 months, most likely someone would have seen that engraved near the hilts is a what is it? I forgot what it's called. It's like a winged shoe on the hilt of the sword. There's one winged shoe on each of the 2 swords.
Like what's that Greek god? Hermes?
Yeah.
Those kind of
Yeah,
wings?
like the
Okay, yeah.
symbol of flit. That's what we're going with.
all right.
Oh.
there we are.
She may or may not be a follower of said god, the second in
Oh
the world.
boy. You since we've been traveling for 2 months, you would notice, Wes, this is something new for you. Cairo doesn't sleep anymore.
Oh, wow.
He's awake
It's
nonstop.
not creepy at all.
Sucks.
Oh,
And
okay.
so yeah, he's basically nonstop. Just he's awake. He's just whenever it's during like when people are sleeping, he seems to just be sitting there quietly and isn't doing too much, just writing notes down or watching
Hmm.
the horizon.
Wes would have definitely brought that up.
And also for Mal, you would have seen Cairo does an evening ritual where he goes off to the front of the ship and he draws a symbol on the deck and does some sort of chant while sitting inside the symbol.
It's like a
Um,
very long chant, or
It's the ritual takes about 5 minutes every evening that he does.
Mal would have given you
Um,
background music every 5 minutes.
The
So,
chant,
yeah.
the entire song Bohemian Rhapsody.
Not exactly.
Mama, he's like cleaning his swords.
I'm actually pretty sure I have the ritual chant, which is all written. He speaks it purely in Infernal. So for anyone who knows, you would get this.
The Taggle harp would have gone very well with that.
So yeah, that's what Cairo says during his evening ritual, because he's a little bit more used to people being around him at this point while doing
Okay.
his weird things that he does.
He
Wes
would have
probably.
music every night.
I think you see Wes. I think Wes definitely like meditates a lot more than he used to, and like focuses on his ki and his energy and that stuff more than he used to. Comprehend.
One night I'm going to use comprehendless languages to listen to this one. I'm like, what the heck is this man do? The first night I'm like, what is going on? Because I, as an elf, you only have to sleep for 4 hours.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, you would
At that point,
see,
I would have seen this, I think.
and you would, if you're looking at what he draws on the ground, the rituals is a ward off of evil.
Okay.
He's it's just kind of, it seems to be towards, if you ever ask him about it, it's towards trying to maintain his sanity in his half devil body.
Okay.
So
Nice. Anything else to do before we reach the island?
Mm-mm.
Someone on the island?
Mhm.
Oh my.
It probably would have come out at some point for Armok's backstory that the reason why he doesn't talk a lot is because his charisma is really, really low, because he killed a hag coven and they death cursed him to have a speech impediment.
Oh
Oh,
my god,
yeah.
that's great.
You know, they might
He
be
wouldn't
aware
have told you that. Cairo would have told you that if anybody asked. And over
Okay.
2 months of a guy who literally doesn't do more than
Mhm.
probably to ask. Especially
Yeah,
since
definitely.
other than the not talking, he's completely normal. He'll spar with you, he'll laugh, he'll smile.
Mm.
No
Okay, he just
point.
doesn't talk.
He just does
Yes.
not like to speak out loud.
Okay.
So you arrive here on the shore. Still the remains of the broken boat. However, this whole section, there's a giant fucking crater for some reason.
I
Like,
wonder
we don't
why.
know why there's a giant crater here, but it's not great.
Hmm.
Wait, I recognize.
Wait, you guys were on this island too?
Maybe.
I thought it was different islands.
I don't.
Making sure.
I'm gonna be honest. I forgot.
Wait, is
Oh,
this
I
our
know.
island?
Is this our island?
Hey, we're going to Wes's island.
Yeah.
This is the island that has the entrance.
Oh,
to the
we're on
under-
the wrong island.
Oh,
yeah, this
okay.
is not the right
I was
island.
gonna say
Okay.
this is Island 3 then, which is the entrance to the Underdark.
I thought I
Yeah.
forgot where we were going. Wait, no, it's
Okay.
not 6.
When
Is
we
it
came
6?
out-
Oh, this is it. This is it. Look, we're here. Wes.
Wait, is
Oh,
it? No.
Yeah, this is the island
Hold
that
on.
Wes would
This is it. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is because.
Oh yeah,
Wes,
it is.
John
We're going. I
Pablo,
forgot. I
Derek,
kept
they're all here.
thinking we were going to the wrong place.
No, this is
No,
the
we're-
because this is the island because it's Party 4's island.
That is
so
my
everyone's
mistake.
here.
I don't know why I confused the plot lines. Probably because I was busy building a place.
You crossed the stream.
You're not here. Go away.
Hmm? Wait,
They're all dead.
he is gonna be there.
No, not yet. You're farther in.
Oh, okay, okay.
I've made your home.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hey, look, the raging schooner is conveniently
more-
already here.
Yeah, 'cause I guess we took it when we got.
Yep.
We've been on this boat before. All right. Wes like Alright, I know the way from here. I remember this island.
And as you trek through the woods, you hear crackling and see a fire.
Huh. That's new.
That's new. That's not a good thing to.
I mean,
Coming
unless
from
it's
the other
me,
side of this statue.
Ooh,
You
statue.
recognize the statue?
No, I don't recognize the statue either.
I recognize this area.
Yeah, it's one of the generic maps. A lot of shit apparently happened here because I had to spend like a solid minute and a half deleting shit.
Because all these are the gems that made Cornwall into a light bulb.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
You guys,
Wes
if you
like,
want,
huh.
you can scout ahead.
Wes, like, this wasn't here before. And just for the record matter, like, Wes would know the way because, like,
Yeah.
part
Yeah,
of
no,
history
this was
and
like this was here, but there was no fire. It was just a
stuff.
statue.
Okay. Oh, there was a statue? I don't
Yeah.
Okay, Wes, like, oh yeah, I remember the statue, but I don't know why there's a fire. I don't think Tremius would need a fire. I mean, why would he
And
want
you
to light a fire?
see-
He's made of wood.
Somebody inside of a tent.
Huh.
Chilling out.
What? Are we approaching? I don't know what the group.
I don't know what you're doing. He hasn't seen you yet.
Mm-hmm.
Too much cover, but you've seen what's going on. So you guys are whatever you guys are doing.
Yeah, Wes be like, I don't.
Mel,
know
you
who
want
that
to
is.
Sorry.
you want to like sneak us in? I know you're the expert on that.
Yeah, I think that would probably be. Well, first, I want to roll insight to see if I can tell if they're hostile or not, or if, like they will be hostile to us.
Yeah, Wes could sneak a bit too. Insane.
Statues, man.
No, I guess I'll answer. No, not hostile. The person is not hostile. He's
Alright,
just chilling.
All right, let's sneak in, and I'm gonna give blessing of the trickster to Luca because
Yeah.
we've already done this song and dance before.
And then Wes will cast. Wes will use his ability to what you call it, to give
Pass
us
without a
pass without a
trace?
trace. Yeah.
and Cairo, seeing you guys do all their thing, he's just gonna look at Armok. He's like, "Shall we do something as well?" And Cairo, you would be used to this Armok, but Cairo's gonna grab hold of you,
Uh-huh.
and he's gonna drag you into the ethereal plane with him.
He just takes a deep breath before you.
We're like the sneakiest party.
So both of
Yeah, this is
both
great.
Well,
of
keep
us-
in mind
both of
it is well established that ethereal travel does cause nausea.
Right, that's the reason why
True.
he's prepping himself.
I can make us.
Yeah, Cairo's used to it because
Correct.
Cairo naturally goes in and out of the ethereal plane over and over again. But he does this with Armok to get him trained for it, so that he can, if Cairo needs to drag him in, it's fine.
Nice. So I guess we'll sneak up. We'll stealth up to the tent.
Yeah, I really don't have anything to do here, so go at it, guys.
Yeah, I guess I kind of have taken over here.
I would like to kill Matt's new character.
Les just stays on forever and suddenly it's
Yeah, right.
canceled.
Every time I make a new character, you guys just kill him.
Yeah.
Wes can't leave. All right. We should roll actually for our stealth because I'm looking at my
It's-
other character stats. So we should definitely roll.
Stealth.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's physically, unless he has the ability to peer into the ethereal plane, it's physically impossible for him to
No.
see Armok or Cairo.
All right, you guys
So-
are good then. But I guess the rest of us should roll against his passive. And we're probably gonna hit it because we have
25, 32.
Ooh, why did I roll the wrong
armor.
thing? I rolled the wrong thing. Hold on.
When did you get heavy armor?
That's my other character.
Oh, okay. I was about to say you don't have heavy armor,
I
dude.
don't. All right, and 29. Okay, so
Yeah.
he doesn't see us.
So what do you guys what do they observe while they're watching you?
They see this tall, lanky figure. He has long white hair, but it's kind of tied back in a ponytail. He sees this makeshift, weird, like stone structure. Like not big, but like maybe like 10 by 10 or 12 by 12 or something. Something that's just like a makeshift shelter.
Well, we
There's
have
a
a tent
fire
here.
going.
You could just use this tent if you want.
True, but he had stone shape. He would have like we can say that tent's just made out of stone.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
made
looking
out of
at what I
stone.
have.
It's fancy stone.
Yeah.
It's brown stone.
Yeah, because he has stone shape, so he would have been able to do this. And you just see like this. You see like outside on the ground like this chainmail is armor, but it looks very patchworky. Like it's been put together by different pieces of armor. But there's a really like nice shield with the a particular logo on it. It's the logo. I'll just say it, I guess. The logo of I think Barteu, the god of death.
Yep.
Right. So Wes would recognize that, and Cairo if he could see it. I mean, everyone would, I guess, but I guess Wes would be a little bit weirded out by it. So you see this long figure, and he doesn't have the armor on right now. And there's next to the shield is a very nice looking mace, like a big mace. But he's walking around with like his clothes on, his underneath his metal, and he looks very gaunt. And he's tall, and he has like this nice pretty staff that he's walking around with. And then from his ear, he just has like a dangling earring that also has the same logo. And he's just kind of chilling right now. He's taking a seat by the fire, and he's opening up a book that looks kind of familiar to you guys.
Dragonheart,
He's
did your ears perk up at the symbol of which god the symbol is of?
What, Barteo?
Yeah.
I mean, I heard that, and it doesn't pertain to Cairo. It pertains more to.
I know. Yeah, that's
Other
what I was
character.
saying.
Yes.
Yeah, and you see him reading a familiar looking book as he's sitting
Which
by the
book
fire.
do you see him reading?
You see him reading. Pull up the book. I think you know which book, Meta.
The
They get it out here on this island. I was muted. I started yelling.
First thing I had planned when I thought about when we were gonna meet this character is that he's reading this book.
Oh my goodness.
So he's sitting there reading Romance and Rakoge.
Cairo is just face palming in the ethereal plane right now.
Wes like holds in a laugh.
This guy can't be that. I'll look over to Mel and be like, trying to give some hand signal, but I don't really mean anything by it. Yeah.
Wes is just staring at them, and he's just gonna start, I think, creeping along.
Cairo's just watching for the ethereal plane, seeing what you guys do first, because he knows if he steps out right now, he's out in the open, and cleric seeing a devil show up, a half devil show up in front of him, probably not the best idea.
Mm-hmm. Wes is gonna
No, Mal will step out of the shadows.
Yeah.
Mal's gonna step out of the shadows, and she's gonna pull out her taggle harp and say, "Fancy a song?"
he's gonna look up very casually. Oh, wow, been 2 months already, huh?
2 months since what?
Oh well, I've been waiting 2 months for you guys to show up.
Guys, just me and my harp.
Oh really? Oh okay. Well, I guess I've just been waiting for you then.
What are you waiting on me for?
Oh, to come take me off this island, of course.
In
Why
the
would
ethereal plane, Armok goes.
Also, when you guys step out of your hiding,
Mhm.
let me know, and I will pull you back out of GM.
Yeah, well, I guess at this point, since they're talking in casual, Wes will step out too.
Yeah, Luca's stepping out too. Be like, oh, no harm.
Cairo's gonna
Oh,
walk
it's
up.
just me. And, and them too. Sorry. Forgot. They're so quiet, you know.
Cairo's gonna
Mal's gonna
walk up.
pretend she doesn't know these people.
Anselm would just be like, yeah, see, I knew there was more. He wouldn't just send one.
Cairo's gonna walk up to where the fire is in the ethereal plane with Armok, and he's just gonna pull out like some meat on a skewer and just sit there roasting it over the fire when he steps back into the prime material plane, just sitting there like.
Smells great.
Whoa! But he's gonna be like, he's gonna be still pretty casual, but like just a little bit noticeably shocked. Like, not too much to tell, but where'd you cut? Well, figured there'd
Armok
be a
just
lot of
looks
you.
at him and goes like this.
He'll put the book down. Well, it's good. It's good to finally. I didn't know who you were, but I guess you guys seem friendly enough. But good to meet you. I'm Anselm.
You knew we were coming? Oh, nice to meet you too, Anselm. I'm Luca.
Yeah, I had an idea. My god let me know. You know, I prayed and kind of trapped on this island for a while, but he told me to wait a couple months, and some people will show up to take me off. So I've just been waiting.
Mal takes a visible step backwards.
Huh, what's the matter?
Nothing.
So, shall we get going?
But wait,
You're very very with the adventure. I can see you're just willing to immediately go as strangers show up.
Well, yeah, my Barteo let me know, so I trust him.
Their step back.
And if you guys mean me harm, well, then I guess he has his reasons.
I mean no harm to those who follow gods, but I'd prefer, just for future note, if you're traveling with us, please do not touch me with any of your blessed equipment.
Oh, of course. I won't.
wait a minute. Are you aware of what's been going on in the world outside of this island?
Oh yeah, a bit. I mean, I haven't been on this. I mean, I've been on this island but not my whole life. You see?
Well, I mean, Barteo has not gotten the best reputation in recent history.
Oh, I know. It is kind of why I left my home. But I've heard of some adventurers that have done some good work, putting his name, back to good use. And if he sent you guys, then I'm sure, that's why I'm openly speaking of him.
Interesting.
And I guess Wes will speak up.
Yeah.
And I
Wes
gotta
should-
get used to this talking to myself.
Now you know how Dragonheart felt every episode.
Must be like, wait a second. Wait, so Barteo, right? Not you know about Nova staying, right? And you don't have anything to do with them. Oh, yeah, I've heard of those. No, I would not. Those they sullied the good name of the great Barteo. I'm glad some adventurers have dealt with them from what I've been told. And Wes will like look at him and be like, okay, man, I kind of want to do an insight check against myself, which is such a weird thing to do. Yeah, Wes will insight Ansem, just to make sure, cause,
Wes will insight and
This is some good self-reflection.
right?
I lied.
14.
I don't know.
And I mean, he's not. I guess persuasion against that, right? I don't know. He's not. He's not lying. I don't know. I'm just gonna roll it. See, why is it rolling?
You have guidance turned on?
Oh, okay. That explains it.
I could tell because I have the guidance trigger on myself as well. So
Nice. Well, he's not lying, I guess. So I guess the persuasion roll wasn't necessary. But Wes will be like, okay, all right. So how did you end up here? What are you doing on this island? Oh well, you see, I've been told there's still some demon spawn roaming around, and we can't have that. It's not the way that he wished. It wasn't him that sent these people out here. So he asked me to come check on it, take a look, see if make sure everything's okay, or deal with any remains. So I graciously accepted, and well, my ship sailed off without me. So I've been here for a while, just waiting. And then he let me know that, some nice adventurers would be on their way. I've just been patiently waiting, reading this book that I took with me.
you certainly have a lot of patience in the end if you're willing to wait.
Oh, yes. Well, you can see I am an elf after all, so I do have a lot of life to live. But, Barteu, he, if he wishes these things, then I shall. All I am to do is to go with the flow. I can't rush anything. There's no reason to be patient. So I just wait and take in the surroundings around me. I don't also get out that much, so
Well,
being
in
out for a while is nice.
in the 2 months that you've been here, Mal says from like behind Wes, the 2 months you've been here, have you seen any talking trees?
I have no idea if he would have or not, actually. Maybe Meta could fill that in.
You probably would have seen a tree wandering about the forest, something strange and large wandering about the forest, but he probably would have avoided encountering you for the most part. Unless you actively sought him out, you probably wouldn't have run into him.
Oh yeah, I've seen some things wandering around, but nothing's bothered me. I figured I wouldn't bother anyone. I would just wait for whoever it was to come take me back. So, but I've just seen some mysterious looking creatures. I mean, I know there's some vicious spiders out here, but they haven't bothered me. Are the pumpkins still? Would they still be like demon here or?
They are not anymore. They're gone.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he wouldn't mention anything about that. And yeah, there's been like a tall, lumbering creature. I don't really know exactly what it is, but I've seen it. It stayed away from me, and I figured no reason to bother it.
Seem like a very relaxed person.
Yeah, why you get worked up? Everything is as he wishes. Things flow the way they are supposed to. That's why I didn't worry too much about. I didn't like this church or this cult of Novastayan, but I knew that he would find people to, take care of the mess. Well, I had other matters to take care of and watch over.
Well, as much as we're interested in your story, we are on the lookout for this tree. Can you point us in the right direction or show us where you last saw him?
Oh, yeah, sure. And I guess, I don't know, but Anselm will point.
Just
and
point in their
direct-
direction.
Yeah, he'll point in a direction. He'll grab his stuff. Yeah, let me just. And he moves. He's very calm. He moves kind of slow. So he's like by the fire, but his stuff is like by the tent. So he's taking his time, walking out to like he's just only maybe like a little bit faster than like your grandmother. He's just very casually slow. Just oh yeah, let me just I'll just grab my stuff and we'll head on our way. And he's walking over.
Cairo just kind of you wouldn't hear it over there. You're too far away. But you can see Cairo is definitely leaning away from Anselm at this point.
This is the most dangerous party for Cairo. You have not one but two clerics.
There's only one cleric.
Oh wait, no, one cleric. Sorry, you just are forever you.
No, then I polymorph Cairo.
There you
can't
go.
polymorph me.
I'll just try it at some point.
It's physically impossible.
Yeah, but we have to experiment first for magic and science.
Out of character, I need to. How exactly? I mean, I know he's half demon, how does
Half
the
devil. Half
devil?
devil.
So
Mhm.
half devil. How does the
Devil or demon?
cleric thing?
Devil.
Okay, good.
Yeah, when I was Italian, I would try to heal him, but I would hurt him if I did.
So normal healing works fine on me. It's healing that comes from a divine source hurts me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, what else do clerics need? Like,
So
how
if
else
you-
does clerics affect you?
If you touch me with a holy symbol, it burns. And holy water is like acid to my body.
Okay, cool. Is that it?
I don't like being in hallowed ground, and currently I count as devil or fiend for certain cleric spells that make fiends
No,
like,
we do have two clerics.
super weak.
Mhm.
Because
So-
Anselm's a cleric, right?
Yeah, Anselm's like
And
that.
so is
Cairo's
Mal.
not even allowed.
Mal's a bard, I thought.
Cairo's not allowed in what was I
Out
gonna
of
say?
character, Mal is the cleric.
Oh god damn it!
Oh wait, did I just ruin that? I may have done
Yeah,
that.
you ruined it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
God damn it!
Sorry all that.
What's gonna happen next? You're gonna say Snape kills Dumbledore or something? What's happening?
Oh, never.
Yeah, so Cairo is well aware
The
of
back of a middle grade bottle of beer at Callian's head.
Mid-grad.
Ansem, I guess
Oh.
since Ansem does think, Barteo sent these people, he's not too worried. But I think he'll make he's gonna insight, not say anything, but just he's gonna look at. Actually, how does Cairo look right now? Does he look?
Cairo's in
devil
his
form?
he's in his full devil his devil form right now.
Alright, he's not too worried, Ansem, but he's gonna make an insight check just as your appearance, like to determine himself. Okay, he thinks you're good.
Okay, well, I mean, with a 24, I'd tell you Cairo's neutral good. So,
Okay. Yeah, he's like looking at you because you're a devil, because he believes that Barteo sent you. He's just like making sure and taking a look. He's like, okay, this guy's probably pretty good. He's probably okay.
But yeah,
And as
Kyra
you guys
is
are
just...
talking, the sun starts to go down on the horizon.
Should we set up camp
think I
or
rolled
go
wrong
looking for this
now.
tree?
Oh, well, we could. You guys. Wait, I gotta talk slower because Ansom's supposed to talk slower. Oh well, you guys are welcome to stay here. There should be some room in my hut. I mean, I don't mind sleeping outside if you guys want to take the hut.
Yeah,
Uh,
I have
You
no
know, it's-
use of sleep these days.
Oh,
I can just make us a little hut.
very well then.
In fact, I can make us a tiny hut.
Always with the damn tiny hut. And with that tiny hut, that is where we will call it for today conveniently. As everyone has met everybody, we have a thing that we're doing.
Mhm.
Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for playing. We have more D&D on Friday, and then we have more of this D&D on Monday. As we find out what happened or is going to happen to Dreamy Nut. Because
There you go.
this is going to be an interesting thing that happens here. That is all I have to say.
Oh no, I'm nervous and curious because
so-
Wes genuinely liked Dreamy Not.
So
Yeah.
thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. Have a great day.